We can hear you.
Oh, my mic was not
We're
working
recording.
in the thing. It's a
Did
good
you
thing I
check?
checked that. Yes, I did check this
Ooh,
time. I double checked that crap. Let's
save.
make sure. Okay. Yes, no, my audio is working fine. Okay, so yeah, again, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Hougeki Heroes campaign. Jay will be joining us for a little bit before he has to head out, but again, welcome back, buddy. Joining us once again is Jose, Phil, Pod, and Hedge, and DM Hyper. So welcome back to the adventures of the Wickermen. I'm sorry, the trials
The
of the
trials,
Wickermen.
the trials of the Wickerman.
I will make rocks fall, motherfucker.
Are you literally doing the Gwitty right now?
He's going to
I hate you. Also, I realized this video already got demonetized because I dropped an F-bomb in the first 60 seconds of the video. I'm sorry, the first 90 seconds of recording. Hey, oh. Not that we were getting any money from this anyway.
God, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I did it.
Not my 10th of a cent, dude.
You mean one, you mean 1 cent of a cent? You know, that's actually where those terminologies came from, is the term cent came from percent.
That makes
Or is it
sense.
the other way around? It's one of the two. But that's why they sound so similar. But, alright, guys, recap. Last time, y'all finished up all of the stuff you needed to do in your home base of a care. Y'all decided to have this meeting with Argus, which resulted in everyone getting to meet all of the Primarchs, including the introduction of Erix.
He's cute.
I love him.
You gotta admit, you take the voice.
I like him.
Hey kid, you wanna set something on fire?
He's so much fun. He gets me.
Yes, he does. And Erix, the lovable person that he is, also convened with Muhan, Serena, Renya, Kaimel, Garrus, and Garrus, yeah. All as they establish the plan, as everyone has decided that it is time to go to Kud, specifically to go to Vorgank, and meet with one Godak Ronkek, the 11th Dreadlord of Kud, and widely considered the world's most wanted man. But before they left off from there were a couple situations that happened back in Akare, such as various people doing shopping, Finn going around and passing around his birthday cake to various people.
Did you have any of it?
Oh, Amelie. Wait, I'm pretty sure Finn would have stopped to give Amelie some cake.
I think Finn
No,
gave
I
Amelie some of it as well.
Oh yeah, I absolutely gave Amelie cake. Her and
Yeah,
Seal.
Amelie made a comment on how it was all crumbly, and he pulled it out of the oven too early. What I was asking was if Finn got any of his birthday cake.
Oh yeah, no, he was the first person to eat them. He was the first person who got to eat some.
Okay, yeah.
No,
That
he
was
didn't
2
eat
episodes
any.
ago. What?
He didn't eat any at that point. He didn't try it.
No. You're the first one to try it. You literally said,
No,
"Yeah,
I didn't. I did not.
Wait,
It doesn't matter.
wait. You told me that you tried what? You said I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna try the cake, right?" You're like, "Yeah."
Oh, then I guess I wasn't paying attention. He wasn't supposed to, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I guess I also wasn't paying as much attention. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I apparently wasn't paying enough attention either. But then everyone decided to meet up and then head over to Brunadavia. But not before Death decided to show up in Valkyr's dream realm and show Varys, there's nowhere you can hide from me, Varys. Bye-bye. I love that. And I love y'all's faces, or it's like y'all's faces and voices whenever the whistle pops in. But yeah, now we find ourselves in Runadavia, in the capital city of Alamus. But, first up, flashbacks. Alright, Yagu. Jay. There were 3 things that we talked about doing. Let's start from the bottom. First thing, do you or do you not want to call your parents?
Let's do it. Why not, dude?
All right. Right. So to do that, I'm assuming you go into either the guild hall or into the government building.
What's more private?
Definitely the guild hall.
Let's do it at the guild hall then.
All right. So, you would go up and I guess talk to Sia about it. So I'm assuming that's what you do.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Yagu, what's up? What can I do for you?
Sia, is there any way that I can contact my parents in Faquan?
Yeah, with calls like that, it usually would just take a while to, let's say, take a little bit to hail them down. If you're okay waiting around about like 30 minutes or so, I can get them on the horn, probably. I will need the guild's, so I will need the payment for it though.
Okay, how much is it?
It's just a gold. Just because the call is long distance.
Alright, I'm removing 11,000 gold.
Yeah. The thing that Varys didn't realize is that he actually didn't pay it in Ceretria, and he kind of left Chaz with the bill.
Oh my gosh, wait a minute.
I love that so much, dude.
I knew you would. He's like, motherfucker, wait, he didn't pay the bill. Oh, that son of a bitch.
Dude, Harris
come
like
on.
This
that.
guy.
Wait,
Come on,
Jay, how
Chaz.
much gold do you have?
11,828.
You should have way more than that.
I wasn't here when the money from the
No,
dragon was
I
split up.
divided it out.
Are you counting the platinum too, or are you just
I have
reading out the gold?
820 platinum.
Okay, that's different, Jay. That's not only 11,000 gold.
Well, I'm not calculating the platinum into it. You asked me
Jay,
how
you
much
have
gold I have.
20,000 gold. Also, that doesn't seem right. That seems like less. You didn't buy anything though, did you?
No.
Why does he have less than you did? Oh, I know why you have less. It's because Finn didn't spend anything in Kiz, but you bought the belt of Dwarven Kind.
Yeah.
That's why you have less. Okay, then you're at the right amount, just about.
Wait, how much should I get from the dragon thing? I don't even know. Wasn't it like 10k each or something?
No. So there was 2k each from the dragon itself.
No,
then
from
everyone
the-
got 55, which is 11,000.
Oh, that's what I missed.
I
As in my internet went out.
thought I added it to your inventory.
I have no clue.
So, Jay, how much when you click your like money, right? How much do you have when it says total?
That says 20,000 right now.
I have 11,000 gold right now, and I
Yes.
had gold before, so I'm wondering if... Wait, how much gold do you have, Phil?
I don't have much at all because I spent a bunch. I have
Yeah, they spent a
2,700.
bunch. I think you were the only one that didn't spend a ton.
After like I spent a ton too, and I have 8k left.
You should give him like 10k more.
'Cause, yeah,
just to be safe.
I
Yeah,
think I
you
don't. I
probably
think I didn't get the 11k from the dragon.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead and add it, because like that actually would add up to, I'm pretty sure, to about this much. So yeah, go ahead and add another 11,000 gold to your inventory.
Okay, now I have 22,000. Plus the
No, you
800.
actually have 31,000 gold.
Yeah.
Spend it. Spend it. Spend it.
No, I'm saving. I'm saving.
Nah, he's saving. That's good.
We save for late. Save for late.
I mean, legitimately, Phil, I think that is a situation that happened because y'all did talk about it, and I think I didn't add Jay's in.
You added
Because
mine
why
in
would he
because I
only, if
wasn't.
he didn't buy anything, why would he only have 11,000 gold in like gold coins?
I'm gonna, for my own sake, I'm gonna pretend that we finessed 11k gold out of you to make me feel better.
God.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, I'll just
Phil.
add another 11k and then we really finish.
That
That
sounds
I
safe,
would
that
double
sounds
check
safe,
on,
that
my
sounds
guy.
safe.
Hyper's over here like, why does Phil only have this much gold? Meanwhile, everyone in my campaign is scrounging up coppers.
I mean, y'all also didn't just fight an adult white dragon, get the fundamentum, the heart, and all of its horde, and the bounty from it.
He did
You
good.
said remove 30,000 gold. All right.
I did not say that.
Yeah, remove it and then give it to me.
No,
I know,
no,
give
no,
it to me,
no,
give
no,
it to me, give
no.
it to me.
But Jay, if you do see anything from that list in Mathrock, you could absolutely go for it. It is the Mystic Maples shop. Or if you have any items you would like to, requiesce. Also, I need to generate a new magic shop for this city.
Mystic Maple, here it is. What if I just... Oh, never mind.
Bless you.
Nah, there's nothing I want.
I feel that.
All right. Then let me do this.
And I did remove the 1 gold
Oh,
for...
fuck that. What?
Did you get another really horrible name that we're going to roast you until the end of time for?
No, I got a shop.
Okay.
I got something in the shop. But nah, like I'm not taking that one. Y'all don't get that one.
Aw, me.
All right. Let me generate
I mean,
this
we
shop.
probably don't have the money for it
What
anyway.
the fuck? Just
Dude, just do it for the boys so we can at least see it. We can't afford it anyway.
no. Okay, I'm pretty sure I accidentally did 1d30 on the legendary items, which is like what? Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, those actually make sense in this city. Okay. I have the new shop. Let's... Well, maybe. Alright, but yeah, with that, you go and you call, and Jay will say that, Yagu did get a call to his parents, and then you pop up, and then you see both your mom and your dad on the other side. Hello, Yagu!
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey, son. How are you doing?
I've been better, but things are looking up.
Well, that's good.
I,
So do
go
anything
ahead.
interesting? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, we did a couple interesting things.
Well, like what? Oh, come on, sweetheart. I'm sure you can tell us. Can't you?
Just had some, struggles with some reptiles,
Reptiles? Like what?
Like our neighbors?
Maybe a dragon?
I'm sorry, a what? I'm sorry, a what?
The thing with wings and scales and fire and...
I know what
Yeah.
a dragon is. Why the hell did you fight one?
Because he's a bad guy.
Well, is everyone okay? I take it by the fact that you're talking like this and you're not like, depressed about it, that everything went okay?
Yeah, he won't be messing with my Riz no more.
Okay, good. So assume that your cloak is fine because you mentioned your Riz? Honey, what does Riz mean? His outfit, his style, his swagger.
Yeah, you're close enough, Dad.
I pay attention occasionally. Well, that's good, sweetie, that everything's alright, but still, thanks for not just outwardly saying, hey, I killed a dragon?
I just don't want you guys to worry
Wait.
about me.
Well, we're proud of you. We are.
How's Sal Doug?
He's doing well. He's doing well. Doing well in his classes. He worries about his brother, though. Remind me, is Saldug your older or younger brother?
Older.
Older. So he worries about his little brother, though.
He's a level 15 bard.
No, he would be like an artificer or something.
5 artificer, level 15 bard.
No, he's not level 20. That would make him one of the most powerful characters in the lore. But nah, with that, yeah, he's doing alright. Like your mother said, though, he misses you.
I have a question for you guys.
Well, hit us. What is it, sweetie?
Do you guys think I'm a good person?
Well, of course. Honey, you have a kind heart. Of course you're a good person. What in the world would make you think that you're not a good person? Is everything okay with Lydia?
Well, the last time I saw her, she kissed me on the cheek, so I'd say yes.
Your mom basically like just starts like like you can tell like she's like elbowing your dad. Anything else?
No, that's it. We have a understanding.
Tell me. Honey, let's let them deal with their own things. Really? Yes.
If there was something that I needed to do, but it felt wrong, should I go through with it?
I guess that would depend what it is, son. Obviously, you're going through something, but whatever it is, your mother and I trust your decisions well enough to do that. He's
Do I
right,
seem?
Yagu.
Oh, go ahead.
We have enough faith in you. You're a kind person with a good soul, even if you're too hard on yourself. We're behind you. Just don't get a girl pregnant. As your father basically does. Really?
So that's the
What?
only thing that's off limits.
Elaborate. As you can see, your mom elbow him to stop him laughing. Elaborate.
Do I seem like a killer?
No. Do you have to kill someone?
I mean, every other day.
I don't know.
Well, if you have to, make sure that there's no other option. Make sure that there's nothing else that can be done.
Maybe I'm just not cut out for this adventuring thing.
Please, sweetheart, this is the thing that you've, this is something you've been wanting to do for a long time. And on top of that, you're really good at it, as far as I can tell. It's not every day you hear someone who only started adventuring a few months ago take out a dragon. Like, that's no small feat. You know I'm gonna brag about this to the fellas, right? My son, the Dragon Slayer.
I guess it does have a nice ring to it.
Dragon Slayer, say Yagu Retsam, or Dragon Slayer Retsam. That has a nice ring to it. Wow.
You know, I didn't really know what to expect when I called you guys, but I think I got just what I needed.
Happy to help whenever you want it, son. We're here for you, Yagu. We're only a phone call away. And by the way, you do know that your mom works at the government building, so she can actually get a quick hold of your dad to do it, because, you know, they don't have to go far for her.
I'll let you guys go, and hopefully I get to come visit soon.
When you do, please say, do not be a stranger. Just stop by. We'll have all of your friends over for dinner.
Sounds like a plan.
We love you, son. We love you, son.
Love you too, Mom and Dad.
As they wave by as the feed cuts out. All right. So, second thing. Do you have any shopping to do, Yaku?
At the Maple?
At the Maple.
No, I don't want any of that crap.
Okay.
He just said he's too cool for anything at the Maple.
What if you just went there real quick, just to browse?
Wait, can I go into the Maple?
You can.
Who's the shop owner here?
Margaret.
That is Margit.
All right,
Hedge's favorite.
I'm going in.
Let's
Bro,
go.
I think you like what I have in my hand too.
One moment.
We love you, Yaku. Or Jay, I guess.
We do love Yagu.
If you can see the screen hyper, I think you'll really like what I'm holding in my hand right now.
Yes, he's got Timmy's.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, wait, I've got to pull up the Maple. One moment.
I bet Yagu would have watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Hello again, Yagu.
Yo,
How can I
true.
help you, eh? Welcome back to the Mystic Maple.
Hello, Margit. How's business?
You tell me. You're the ones who, basically just paid my, whole day's worth of profit. Hell, for my week, I've already actually flipped some of the dragon parts already. Eh?
I was just gonna ask, how was that going?
Oh, I already have a buyer for the heart. Oh, by the way, your friends didn't exactly, they forgot to take back this bag, as they hand you back the bag of colding.
Oh,
Oops.
that would have been a bit tragic had we not returned this to the owner. I will take this to the guild.
Yeah, those aren't exactly cheap either, eh?
My silly friends.
Yeah, those are easily a few thousand gold. They are very much not cheap.
I have a question for you, Margit.
I might have an answer. What can I do for you?
I'm curious. In your how long have you been a shopkeeper?
I've run shops and whatnot. I would say the past 70 years, give or take.
Have you ever seen something like this? And he brings out Rochambeau to show Margit.
Oh, that is some fine craftsmanship. Early 8th age. This thing's old. This thing's older than me. Let me take a look at it. As she casts, as she pulls out her ring, which, if you remember, is a ring of identify. Huh. Yagu, have you used this thing? For one.
Yes.
Okay, for two, I'm assuming you know it's cursed.
Yes, the guy in my head would be an indicator of that.
Okay, because I detected a very interesting presence within that with it. Yeah, Rochambeau.
Wait, you know the name?
That's what the spell does. It tells me the name and it tells me certain things about it. I couldn't tell you everything about it, but at the same time, it's something.
What do you know about it based on, are you able to tell me? Just Rochambeau?
That using the things I gamble. The very idea of this sword seems to be centered around the concept of gambling. You have to play a game to even activate it. But it's a game that you don't know if you've won or lost until you try to use it. That's interesting. I can't really tell you anything about the spirit inside. The spell doesn't really do that, but it tells me what it can do, and I'll say that is not a cheap weapon. That is something.
Gotcha. Well,
Are you wanting me to
was-
look more into this? I can do some research if you'd like.
actually, if you have the time,
I
it
can
would
I
be
can make a
nice.
few calls, take a few contacts, and see what people know about a rapier name. Say the rapier of that kind of name, and just thinking about it, it had to be part of. So just by the markings again, it looks early 8th age. This thing's easily 500 years old.
Well, if you do find anything, I would appreciate knowing.
I can't guarantee you anything, but I could try. Eh? I could make a few calls. Where'd you get it?
Player to DM, where did I get it? What
You
city
got
was
it in
that shop in?
Thorn.
Thorn, the shop in Thorn. Okay.
The
I
shop in
got it.
Thorn.
Yeah.
Which one? Hold up, I gotta actually look up which one.
Margit, Margit, you're not helping poor Jay.
No, I'm not helping Hyper because I forgot.
Was it Heimer's Dingers?
No, that
No, I
was in
think it's
Heimer's.
Fakewan.
No, Heimersdingers was in Fake One.
Yeah. Oh.
Shit.
Maybe this one was like Sona's music or
No, he didn't give it a league name. I'm pretty sure.
No, I did not give it a league name.
I thought he did actually have a shop around here, like Sona's Music or something like that. And like it would not surprise me actually if that's where he got Rochambeau. I don't know why
No.
that name sounds so familiar, and I've never played a game of League in my life, and honestly, I hate all of you for knowing what League is.
Hey! The
My
league pays my
personal-
league pays my bills. Okay.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Hey,
I am being facetious all the way, but at the same time, I've only seen a little bit of gameplay. Doesn't really seem like my cup of tea. I think it's a little over memed on, and yet I'm joining in on the memes anyway.
The memes are good.
I would join in.
I join in all the time.
I mean, damn, what was the shop in Thorn?
It was run by one of the brothers. That's all I remember.
No, the Band of Brothers one was the Wiz and Kiz.
Wasn't
maybe
it
the
Wiz and
shop
Kiz?
was called Thorny
Wasn't it the Wiz
Adventures.
and Kiz? Because one of them had
No,
a
the Wiz
sword.
and Kiz is in Kiz, not in Thorn.
But there were the ones in Thorn Brothers because one of them had a.
No, it was the Slayer's make,
Oh, it was
wasn't
the
it?
Slayers,
Or
right.
something. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Thorny Adventures.
Okay, so Heimer's Dingers, Mystic Maple, Pale Dancer. It had to be the Slayer's make, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
it had to be,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Had to be.
Yeah, I actually just
Yes,
checked my
because that's
notes
where
that I
you
wrote
got
up just now.
Daybreaker, isn't it? Wait,
No,
you got
Daybreaker,
You got Daybreaker in fucking
Cerebria.
in Ceretria, so I
Yeah.
have completely forgotten what the name of it is. Okay, but yeah, we could just say in Thorn, and we'll just go with it from there.
Yeah, it came from a market in Thorn. Maybe it's not even there anymore.
It's whatever.
Ooh.
I feel like more was bought from there, but it's whatever, because the Slayer's make was definitely in fucking that shit was definitely in Ceredria, because that's where Hedge bought the Ring of Water Walking.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, you could say it's like that. It's like, oof. Okay, they should have been able to detect this. It's weird that they didn't. Maybe it just had to be bonded with somebody before it really showed itself. Interesting. I'll make some calls though, Yago. I'm
I'd
assuming that this is
appreciate
the thing that you wanted to come in for today.
Frick. Yeah.
Was there something else and you're just forgetting it?
There's definitely something else, but I would have had to have talked to you about it before session. We can talk about it after.
No, what was it? Real quick.
Let's talk about it after. It's a very big discussion.
Okay, that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's
Alright.
fine.
Yeah, just send me a DM when you hop off and we'll figure it out. But from there, all right. Well, normally I would charge for an identifier like this. The last time I did it on Drake's Siphon, Argus owed me a favor. I owed Argus a favor, so I did that for him. But because how much of brought me today, this one's on the house. Also, this one's interesting. So I'm
As
intrigued about it too.
I appreciate it, Margaret, and hopefully you get some banger business.
Oh, I already have. Again, you don't know how rare it is to get dragon parts these days. I made a few calls, and again, I have people about say, Miss Margaret, we have another message for you inquiring about the dragon parts. Thank you, Timmy. I've got that all day.
Have fun with
And you know what that sounds like?
Money.
It's like as Alex basically hops up on your shoulder, munching on a gold coin. She plucks it out of his mouth as he hops on her shoulder. It does sound like money. Eh? I'll catch you later, Yagu.
As I walk out, can I sneakily lay a platinum thing on her counter or something?
Roll me sleight of hand.
Brick!
That made me think.
One sec.
She's distracted by the fact she's got a beaver on her shoulder, so it's not that high of a DC. It's just to see if you could do it like any degree of stealth.
Oh, Finn, please helpeth me.
What was it? Yes, let's just keep memeing hedge.
Oh my gosh!
That right, no.
Thank God the DC was 1, dude, right?
I will let you roll Bardic Inspiration if you would like.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
huge. It's a D8, right?
Yes, because you wouldn't have any uses of it, and you may be like, I'm ready to go negotiate. I'll do a Bardic Inspiration. I'll inspire myself before I walk in.
I will inspire myself into hitting this banger. Oh my!
So,
Wait. Don't I have DM
No.
inspiration?
Don't use it because you hit a 6 overall because of the Sound of Silence.
Oh, did I?
The DC was 5.
Oh. What a
This was
massive...
basically to see, did you roll a natural 1?
Dude, I've got the perfect thing. As I go to as I go to lay it down, I trip, but I capped myself on the counter.
You alright,
Didn't
Yagu?
notice. Yeah, I'm good. Just finding my way out.
Careful on your way out, eh?
Yep.
Alright, and then now, on to the last thing, Jay.
Let me remove a piece of platinum real quick.
Yeah, 1 platinum won't do that much for you. So, Finn,
What?
you're up.
Wait, what am I doing? What?
Cake Yagu.
Really?
I actually don't remember.
The thing you've been trying to do with Yagu for 2 weeks now?
Oh, I was gonna. I mean, how much? Aren't you like in a hurry, Jay?
I've got time.
All right. Hey, Yagu. You want some cake?
Is it birthday cake?
Yeah, actually, I was wondering if you wanted to like hang out for a bit.
Oh,
You're asking me if I want to hang out with one of my best pals in the whole wide world on his birthday?
I
Of
That's-
course I'll hang out, Finn.
Nicer way than I was expecting. I'm not sure what to do now.
Then could-
Okay. Follow me, and then I head up to my room.
Oh, special treatment.
And I'm gonna. Is there a window there?
Yes, your room has a window.
I'm gonna climb out the window and climb onto the roof.
Alright, I need a acrobatics check.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
It's
It's
Hey,
not. It's not. It's not.
Wait, why do you
Finn's
have
acrobatics.
advantage?
Do I have advantage?
No,
I
you
think it's-
shouldn't.
I think it's because I had haste on last thingy.
Oh, yeah, turn off haste.
Okay. So
Right.
wait, it's 18 either way.
Yeah, it's 18 either way. So yes, you can get on top of it because the DC would have been 14.
Do you think you can make it up, or like, do you need me to just lift you up here?
Listen, for your birthday, Finn, I will either fall out this window or I will make it onto the roof.
Okay, I'm gonna ready vortex warp just in case.
Go for it. All right, Yagu. I would like you to give you. I would suggest that you bardically inspire yourself.
Absolutely not. We're going straight roll here.
Okay, go for it.
You doubted me, dude.
Oh Oh
So the
my
DC
God.
for Yagu is actually different from Finn's.
Wow, are you calling me fat?
No, it's the fact that you have turtle hands.
Yeah, do you see these hands? You're about to catch them if you don't be careful, bro.
Bro, you don't have like small deft fingers that can grab onto small ledges, so the DC for you is actually 16.
Also, don't you have a shell that makes it hard to climb around?
Yes!
Guys, he
No.
rolled an 18. Come on, guys, just let
No,
him.
no, no, no!
I'm a,
You are
I'm a
surprised.
mountain
Finn,
climber.
Finn, you are surprised with how deftly Yago manages to climb up, and you think like, damn, guy his size moving that nimbly is really impressive.
As expected of my sworn brother.
So yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
Yagu absolutely manages to climb up, hops onto one of the little ledges, and then just clambers up there next to you without too much effort.
All right, I'm gonna start setting out 3 plates with one with a piece of cake on each.
Do it.
All right, here's your serving. Let me know what you think about it, and I can hand it to him.
Player to player, is the cake actually meant to be good or is it bad?
It's supposed to be good, I guess.
It is a
It's
good
made
chocolate crumble cake.
Oh no, dude.
Why?
Yagu wouldn't like chocolate.
Aww.
But Yagu
Jay.
is going. Jay doesn't like chocolate, so Yagu doesn't like chocolate.
Damn.
That's fair.
Yagu.
Jay and Yagu both have bad taste, apparently.
Yo, what the frick? It should have been mint cake.
Hold up. Wait. I don't have a table to flip. So you know what?
Do I have to
I'm gonna
roll
take
like?
this box. There, I flipped it.
Do I have to roll deception to act like I like it?
Would you like to bardically inspire yourself?
Nah, I believe in myself.
Go for it.
I'm gonna take a bite of the cake and say, Finn, this is some great birthday cake for a great pal.
With a 17 on insight.
What? What? Oh, thank
But there's 28 deception.
He he tries not to show up. He smiles to himself.
I thought you were gonna fail.
Dude, I almost rolled perfect.
Yeah, you rolled a 19. Jesus Christ, man. What are y'all's rolls tonight? You'll need to fucking stop.
Yeah, that 3 was really insane, dude.
The end of the tree after.
Dude, insane 3.
Okay, yeah, you fair. But okay, yeah, no, he looks like he likes the cake.
Let's go.
So
That
I've
weak sound.
been hanging out for a while now and stuff, right? But I don't really know much about any of you, so I was just wondering, what makes you tick?
Do you mean, like, why I'm here, or?
Just in general, we keep saying we're family and stuff, so I figured you should get to know my siblings and whatnot. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, you had your first kiss yet?
Does a kiss on the cheek count?
Sure.
I have been kissed on my cheek once before.
Oh, can you say who, or is it like the gentleman doesn't kiss and tell kind of thing?
It was Varys' mom. No, I'm joking. I didn't say that. It was Lydia.
It was Yagu's mom.
True.
Oh, that's surprising. I didn't really get that vibe from you two.
Me neither.
Wow, Finn's an asshole.
No, Finn's not an asshole. He's just fucking.
I know he's dense.
Wisdom of
Yeah.
8, baby!
That was so passive aggressive. And I mean, Phil.
What?
Phil, that was so passive aggressive, and I love it.
How about you? Have you had your first kiss?
Yeah. Back in the day. There's this girl I really liked, but then life changes.
I get that. That's why I'm not with Lydia right now.
Oh, you guys like just starting out, or?
Before I joined the Wickermen, I was happy in Fake One, but it was eating at me that I was seeing my older brother, my friends, and Lydia live successful lives while I was just goofing off and getting by, and I felt like I had so much more in me to give, which is why I'm here. And with everything happening recently, I can't call this adventure over until it's actually over and go do the things that I want.
I get it. It's a lot of pressure and stuff. I'm glad we have you for a little bit longer, though.
As long as the party needs me, I'm here.
What else do normal people talk about? I don't know. What's your favorite food?
Not chocolate.
By the way, Jay, if you apologize for this later, I'm gonna be so frustrated because it's
Anything that my
amazing.
mother cooks. She's the best cook in the whole world.
I can agree, except mine was the best cook in the world.
That's the mother's charm right there.
Yeah, they're great. Um, what else? I don't know.
You've got to see a little of my life when we were in Fake One. What about you? What is your family life like?
Oh, um, I grew up in a small town in Nair, south of it. It it was nice, I guess. I it's funny, I spent most of my childhood wanting to leave, wanting to be part of something bigger and stuff, but the more time I spend out of it, the more time I wish I was still there. I miss it a lot, I guess. I Every summer we used to have this festival and everything. It was like a harvest festival. We'd go sing, dance, and I used to climb up with my brother, crawl on this big church tower, and look out. We used to dream about what things would be like, when we made it on our own, seeing the world. I used to dream about joining the River Watch. My little brother had big dreams too. He'd say, "You know what, little big bro? I'm gonna be the Ioneer, and I'm gonna take care of everyone, and I'm gonna be the greatest champion and the greatest adventurer in all of Riverwatch. And I'll let you be my number two." And I'd be like, "What do you mean? I'm the older one. I get it." And we'd argue back and forth about who would be the Ioneer and who would, you know. It was a nice childhood, I guess. But I don't know. Everything comes to an end eventually, right?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Boy, this cake looks nice. I haven't tried it yet. Let me give it a try real quick. I like take a nibble of it.
You know, Finn, I know why you and I are here. Not here on this roof, but here in the group.
Why is that?
It's because no matter what any of us have to offer in terms of skills as an adventurer, you and I have an appreciation for family. So no matter what happens, that makes our party better.
Thanks, Yagu. That means a lot.
So what's your end goal?
Oh, I guess, my mom was I don't want to say a frail person, but she didn't have the best health. Bringing me into the world took a lot out of her. Bringing my brother into the world took everything out of her. My dad, he would work every day in the mines, back-breaking labor. He wouldn't complain at all. And he had big dreams for me and my little bro. But I guess the only thing I want is to show that it was worth the effort.
Well, then we're going to do everything that we can to get you there.
Thanks, bud. Let me know when you want me to send you back. I'm probably gonna spend the night up here and look up at the stars.
You don't want any company?
It's gonna be a cold night, so
I'll stay out here in the cold if I have to, just for my pal Finn.
Bah. So fucking corny. I hate his ass.
thanks, Yagu. You're a better friend than I deserve.
Now I'm just the friend that you deserve.
I think for
I
the
wanna
rest of the
fucking
evening, Finn's
cry!
just gonna finish off his cake and just not say much else.
Where's the? Not that one.
Damn. Y'all, let's just. Damn. That's beautiful, man. And then we end the flashbacks. As I need to clean the tears out of my eyes. Alright, everyone. After that tearful thing, Jay, you don't get to leave quite yet. I have one more thing we need to do before you leave. You'll find yourself here in the world's largest city of Alamus. You see Misha, who, if y'all don't remember, here is one picture of her, and here is the other. Let me find them real quick.
I don't think Yagu's met Misha.
No, he has not. It's like the more close-in picture of her. That's like the general idea you should get from her visuals, and then her, zoomed in thing. Actually, I'm gonna abandon the AI one. The other one is much better for her. This is Misha.
I think she's probably one of the hottest characters in the campaign.
I hate you.
Why you like that?
Mm,
Kuma Phil.
What are you talking about, dude?
eh.
What?
Oh, I just got a stupid ass joke as well.
Eh, eh, eh.
But you know, Phil, it wasn't funny at all.
It was
I was laughing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was funny.
So this is one for Misha. Maybe it's like, well, hey guys, it's been a long time no see. Welcome to Alamus. And okay, I don't think I've met you. And where's Kaba?
uh, um,
Hi,
Actually-
I'm Kaba. Nice to meet you. I'm a turtle now.
Yeah,
I
Amelie
like
just
him. He's funny.
kind of.
No.
What gave me away? Was it the beard or the mustache?
The shell.
Oh, this whole thing.
I'm Misha. I'm the rat queen of Runadavia.
I know that I'm meeting you, Michia, but I'm Yagu.
Misha. But yeah, no, you would actually know the name of Misha Sand as the leader of the Runadavian Adventurers Guild.
Oh, frick.
Yes, you know she is. She is technically, as say at the moment, your acting boss, but she is younger than all of you except for Amelie.
It is nice to meet you.
Bro, who asked her? What are you talking about? Hedge?
Dude, Yaguzana who asked like vibe this entire time, dude.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, no. As soon as she says, "I'm Misha Sand, Rat Queen," and you would like, it's like, oh shit. This is somebody who's like on the level of Vanna or Rosny.
Rosny's
But yeah, it's like, well, it's nice to meet you. And Jay, now you can go just because like you needed to meet Misha and whatnot. At least like be introduced to her, and we need to have the interaction. I know you got to go, fam.
We love you, Jay. Abandon your responsibilities. Don't actually. They're very important, but I wish you could.
Who needs
sorry,
who needs
friends.
responsibilities, Jay?
I'm sorry, friends.
No,
It's
it
okay.
happens, bro. We're
Hopefully
just
you
happy
have
that you
a-
could join us for this part, because honestly, that roleplay was awesome, and I wanted to cry. I was so close
I
to
love
crying.
Jay so much. He's the
I,
best.
Like,
I thought I ruined it.
no, that was amazing. You shut your
Dude.
mouth. That was absolutely amazing. I even, while
Should
muted
also
in
watch the
Discord,
replay
even had a
too.
thing of, Jay, if you try to apologize or say that you ruined this later, I'm gonna shoot you down because this is beautiful.
I'm gonna shoot you down. Oh my god.
No, I even muted in Discord, but left my mic open on the recording. You can go back and watch during that Yagu and Finn
Subliminally, you should
bit where
watch
I
the
say
replay
that.
too, and you're supposed to- you should-
All right, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, everyone.
You as
You
well,
have a good
Have a
friend.
night
good one.
too, Jay. Bye bye.
And that is Jay out for the night, as you can see by the name turning gray. That will indicate when somebody is not here. Is their name, instead of having their normal color, their name will be grayed out. I am not changing the card color, by the way, because that is a lot of work.
Okay. I mean, no, I don't think anyone asked you to.
She said, "Who asked?"
You did do it!
I was
I
thinking
love
that.
you,
I
bud.
wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking that too.
All right, gang. But yeah, as y'all hear, it's like, well, so Argus has already filled me in. Honestly, I don't envy you guys.
I don't get it either.
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, same. As she pops out a flask, it's like, don't tell anyone. They've been trying to make me hold back. And she like just downs the entire flask in one sitting, in one go.
Why would they try to hold you back when it doesn't affect you?
Punishment.
Oh.
But how is it a punishment?
Also, you're the guild leader. Like, tell them to fuck off.
Doesn't exactly work when it's royalty telling you to hold back.
Yes, it does. Like, I do it all the time.
Yes. The thing is, Emily, I think this royalty is dragons that can
Uh,
freeze you to death.
uh,
A little bit of
And
that.
I think the one this one's a lot more stronger than the one we killed.
Yeah. Wait. Y'all killed a dragon?
Mm. We killed a white dragon a while back.
Oh, that's
Well,
hot.
not a while back. It's a while back. How long was it? Like 2 weeks?
About a week and a half ago.
Week and a half.
2 weeks tops.
So, what do we do here before we get to Kud?
Well, right now the main thing is unfortunately just because of how the system works around here, it's better to have y'all here and ready to set sail first thing in the morning. That's when your papers will finish processing through the waiting period, and it's better that y'all teleport here and you sleep here, and then you can wake up and set sail with all your papers in order, rather than teleport and then set sail, because then we can get your boat prepped, all that shit. So, let me show you around the guild hall in St. Alamus. As you hear a knock at the door. 1 second, we're coming right out. As she throws the door open, and there is a air genasi there. It's like, all right, Cirrus, what do you want? Sorry, Misha, but she leans in. Wait, you're fucking kidding me. She's here now? Fuck! Alright, guys, find something to do. I got a meeting I gotta attend.
Everything good?
We'll see. Okay. You know what? Come on down. Fuck it. Come on down. This will be a funny look on everyone's faces. As you'll walk down, you'll walk around, around the building, and this looks very much like the one in Jalandis. It definitely looks bigger. It's just like this one feels a little bit more centralized. Like this feels more official. It feels more like a home base one than the other one was. It feels like everything's just that like little bit bigger. All right, and then as you'll walk down the stairs, you see that there are a collection of guards in this platinum-looking armor standing around, huddled around a human-looking woman. For visual representation, Middle Eastern looking, so like Middle Eastern branching into like almost almost like Indian complexion, but like somewhere in between, almost like a. You get the.
I think the word might be an olive complexion.
Yes, thank you. I could not think of the word. Wearing this like silver, gold, and purple outfit. Very beautiful, but with striking silver eyes that seem to be attached to you guys the moment that you walk into a room. Hello, Misha. As Misha starts to bow. Your Highness. As she like does a hand motion behind her back, indicating everyone should fucking bow, like a
Bow, I bow.
it's like
Yeah,
bow,
bow.
dumbasses, kind of thing.
Yeah, Amelie gives a very royal curtsy.
Huh. You say no need to bow.
Excuse
Oh.
me.
No, that's her response.
I know. It's just funny to me, the juxtaposition.
Yeah, like Misha's like fucking bow, and she's like, "There's no need."
My
Well,
feet.
Princess, what do you say? What is the reason for your attendance? Simply put, I felt it was better that I have this conversation rather than my brother. And it seems I came at the perfect time as well. Hello, Wickermen of the River Watch.
Hi.
If you can't, as you could tell, I am Princess Tamar Agnel.
Amelie Minerva Rotier of the Rotier family. You
Oh,
know,
I know who you are.
I'm something of a princess myself of the wine industry.
That you are.
What was her name again? Princess
Tamar
Tamar Agnew?
Agnel. Because the Agnel family is the name of the Dragon Lord's family. And again, by the way, the idea is not to use any new AI art, but also to not throw away any of the art we've already established for people. So, like, this is not a new one. This is one that we're just gonna, like, keep using. For Misha, we will go back to her old art, because we already had an art which is pretty perfect for her. But, for, Tamar, I could not find an art I liked better than this, so we're gonna keep this one for now. Alright, so from there, everyone, say with that, it's like, if you do not, say, Misha, if we could actually have this conversation in your office. Okay, wasn't really expecting company. I imagine not. So, why don't we make our way there? And she looks to her guards. You four may stay. Princess, we're under orders, and I'm overriding those orders.
Ooh, get overwritten, bitches!
I was like, my lady, I was like, Your Highness, those orders came from your father, and I'm giving you a direct order right now that I will be with the Rat Queen and 5 seasoned adventurers. I will be fine. And unless something happens to indicate an enemy flying straight to the heart of the most heavily fortified city on Abilene, I will be fine. So your orders are to stay here. Yes, Your Highness. Well, I know the way. So, let us go. By the way, as she's going through, she does look over to, say, as she passes Finn and Josaku, nice armor.
Oh yeah, it's the
Thank-
best. Oh, she was talking to you.
Actually, I
Oh,
was speaking to both of you. Very fine quality.
Thank you.
So, as you'll go in, and when you get to Misha's office, you notice Misha kind of run in, and you hear a little bit of a clatter of something. It's almost like you
Just
notice her
cleaning up the
sweeping some
office.
stuff off her desk. Don't worry, Misha. I already know.
Ah!
As you see her, like, wait, you what? As you do see an empty bottle of whiskey in Misha's hand. Shit. Misha, I didn't agree with your punishment in the first place, so if you think I'm going to tell my brother, you're wrong. So, as she sits down on one of the chairs that have adorned Misha's office, and you notice it looks kind of similar to Onyx's office, but where like his was more kept really well. It was very tidy. It was very official. It seems more efficient. You could get the thing like Onyx is someone who like he's a very well organized individual. Not like Rex organized where everything is like prim, proper in its exact place. You could tell like everything nothing looked messy. Misha's desk looks messy. Like you could tell like it's more so like folders are kind of like throwing around everywhere. This is still as she sits in the chair, you could tell it's still a little big for her because she's not a tall person. Remember, Misha's like 5 foot nothing. She's only a little bit taller than Amelie. And yeah, that's I was like, it's you definitely get the feeling of she's got a lot going on around right now. Well, so Varys Rivers, Yagu Retsam, Amelie Rotier, Finn Fairplay, and Josaku Ito. Champions of the Gods. It's interesting to meet one who is not my brother or Argus Bane.
Champions of the gods. Never thought I would hear that and actually feel kind of good.
It is a sense of pride, good depending on the god. And if you're wondering how I know, There are very few people in this country who are allowed to know of these things. Given my father's place as the former champion of Bahamut and my brother's place as the current champion of Bahamut and the future Dreadlord of the, I'd say Dragon Lord, why did I say Dreadlord? As the future Dragon Lord of this country, and me as more or less his de facto future prime minister, I'm supposed to know these things as well. Tamar, why are you here? No offense, by the way. You know I love it whenever you come over, because at least you're not on my ass all the time. But why are you here? Like, no offense, but it does stress me the fuck out. None taken, Misha. Simply put, I came to observe. Observe the 5 of you, in fact. And ask a few questions. But if you have any questions for me, I'd love to answer them first.
What do you mean by observers, princess?
Simply put, I understand my brother is unique. I understand Argus Bane is unique, and let's not go into the Grand Arbiter. I understand that, say, what the Primal Reveries are. I've done some research on my own. My brother more so sees them as weapons. My father sees them as potential dangers. I understand the tools that they are. And simply put, I just am intrigued by them. Simply observing you and your mannerisms. What made the gods choose all of you or accept all of you?
Amelie raises an eyebrow and her ear kind of perks up when she hears potential dangers. Does your father think we're going to do something? Does he like intend to get in our way, or?
My father has no intention of this sort to interfere with your mission. He understands the brevity of it. But at the same time, you have to understand, it still weighs on him heavily that my brother was killed.
Yeah.
Raphael and I were very close. And Misha has told me of the interactions you had before his death.
Yeah, he was cool. I understand how it feels both to, lose someone important to you and to be scared of these things. Yeah.
I did not say I was afraid, Amelie Rotier.
No, I was referring to your father, and scared isn't the word I necessarily meant. Cautious is a much better word. Wary, perhaps even.
Better choice of words. It's more so that he understands. My father is not a very temperamental being. He is very aware of the needs of his people, and he understands that he cannot commit all of our country's resources on a fruitless journey of revenge. As much as he would love for our entire family to take flight against Nirvash, to bring him down ourselves, 4-on-1. We understand that that's not exactly a possibility. And even if we did attack him 4-on-1, there would be no guarantee that we would win. It would leave our country far weaker if even one of us more were to fall. But I understand, unlike my brother, in particular, Durin thinks that it should be the job of Runadavia to take down Nirvash. I understand that it is not solely that, and it is no one country's duty, but it is the duty of those who wield these weapons, these reveries. Your report, Misha, was very enlightening, but not entirely. not entirely sufficient to what I desire. Simply put, I want to know what your plan is.
Our plan? Or Misha's plan?
Your plan.
Okay.
No offense to Misha, but she's not a planner. I'm
Eh,
right here. You know that, right, Tamar? I know.
strengths and weaknesses.
She's right. As
But
Misha basically opens up a compartment under her desk, pulls out another bottle, pops the cork, and just starts drinking and listening.
but yeah, we are searching the lands, obviously looking for more resources ourselves. If an entire country is having difficulty providing resources to face this threat, then I'm sure you can only imagine what 5 people are struggling to do. But yeah,
It's more that there are resources if we were to try and track him down and then eliminate him. Considering a dragon of his age, of his power, it would take considerable resources to deal any sort of blow. On top of the fact that we are all a little bit occupied running a country.
yes, this is also what we are. This is also what we're doing. And when the time comes, I'm gonna throw a fireball at him.
I look
But
forward to that day.
that's only when we're ready.
I like you, Amelie Rotier.
I tried to be personable. People don't believe me.
I can see that as well. Your temper is a little bit infamous.
Oh, ain't it?
It is. As is the silence of Josaku Ito. The ability of Finn Fairplay. The strength of Varus Rivers and the talents of Yakubu Red Sam. All
Ooh.
of you have something that is intriguing.
It's actually Lord Josaku.
Lord.
It isn't.
You said it is not?
Yeah.
I know. How is Lady Maya, by the way?
These damn
Well.
omnipotent NPCs.
She is well.
They're taking our notes for us.
Tamar, you got it. If you don't tell them, I'm going to. Oh, Misha. Why spoil the fun? Because it creeps people out and you know it.
Yeah, Misha, I already tried that. It didn't work.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, that's what I said. But Maya's like, no, respect my feelings. It's like, I am. Why do you think I'm doing this?
Wait,
What the
what? What
fuck
are we
are you
talking
talking about?
Do you not remember when Amelie was trying to...
Oh, no. I'm saying that, like, did you say this as Amelie?
Yes. All of this was
Misha
said
has
as
no
Amelie.
idea what the fuck you're talking about. Neither does Tamar.
Yeah, I tried to get this bow. Well, no.
I was
Tamar,
simply asking how
you're-
she was because he was in her service. What are you talking about?
uh,
Do tell. Uh,
What
Tamar, you are a very
are
smart
you?
and wise individual. I will let you take the context clues that I have given to you, and you can put them together yourself, because Lady Maya asked me to not say anything, and I might have already divulged a little too much.
you
I'm gonna
did.
lean
When-
over to Josaku and be like, "What is she talking about?"
I'm not aware.
Josaku, you are absolutely aware.
Oh.
Oh, not
no,
of the
no, I'm sorry,
conversation they had.
Varys is aware. Varys is aware.
Yeah.
Varys is like, I have my hands in my face. That's what Varys
And then
is
Misha
like.
gives you a look of like, what the fuck is she talking about?
I was not aware you two had interacted.
I have
Yeah.
met
What?
Lady Maya's mother a time or two.
Oh no,
I
this was
believe-
to Amelie.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, Maya and I talked for a little bit. she had some things on her chest. I was volunteering to vent those concerns for her, and she didn't want me to do that.
Hmm.
But I think you might already have an idea what they are.
Oh, I do.
Question.
That's
Lady
so.
Tamar, how do you seem to know a lot about us? Is it magic or is it just, extensive spy networks and yada yada yada?
It's extensive spy networks, Various. I'm not even gonna let her try to cryptically bullshit you. Misha, now where's the fun in that?
I love.
Oh, really? Spy mistress of of say of Silver? Really? You don't think so you think that that's gonna be it, or that these five are gonna tell anybody about anything like that? Well, I know they won't, because then they'll have to die.
Why is every single spy master like this?
Every single? Have you met multiple? I'm offended.
Technically, with you, this would be the third.
Lioness
Third?
was
Who else? I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. But who the fuck else have you met?
there was
Raldos?
Lioness.
Wait, no, Raldos is the Mage Con.
I'm sorry, Andilius.
Oh, oh, dear Andilius. That makes sense.
Uncle Andy. Yeah.
And the other is,
I was
Chapter.
under the impression that your father and he quite hated each other.
Oh yes, very much. But I love him. I think he's awesome. He'd be a great uncle.
He's fun at parties. I have to concur with that one. He is interesting, if nothing else, and a showman. But the other, you said Chaz.
The High Priest of Heron.
Interesting.
Oh, so with Chaz, that would be 4. Well,
Four.
I don't know. No, because Kala, the girl named after an instrument, I think, was one of Andilius's spies. But then there's Lioness. I know I've said
She's
her
not
name
a
before.
spy. Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
God damn it, Amelie.
Now this is new information. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause. Y'all met the
Okay.
lioness.
No, we did not. She misspoke.
Yeah, that's right. They weren't the Lioness. They were the Lion Tamer. Yeah. Roll deception. 9.
Let me look up the insight for a silver dragon. Oh, that's a decent modifier. Okay.
Decent modifier.
Oh.
All right. Wait, let me roll for Misha too.
This is hilarious.
I forgot. I had a custom stat block for each of the Agno family.
Oh.
What if Yagu bardically inspired this deception check?
Nah.
Hey, Young, what do you think about the current events going on right now?
Yeah. Would you have bodily
Oh yeah,
inspired
and Misha's got a +9.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, Amelie, I call bullshit. We'll talk about this later.
We will not.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
have a friend to think
I
about.
think we have more important things to talk about right now.
Possibly, but this is interesting conversation.
Ain't it?
Yes, politicians get quite boring, especially when half of them want to keep hitting on me. It gets really, really tiresome.
God, I hate that.
Yes.
No.
Oh, that reminds me. Congratulations on your recent engagement.
Oh yeah, he's sweet enough. Yeah.
Hmm.
It'll work out.
Well, best of luck with that.
Yeah. I don't need luck, but thank you.
Still, it's best to wish it. Speaking of luck, I'll say, what is your goal? I know you all are sailing to Kud. What could you have? I'll say, what do you have use there?
There's a reverie in the what is it called again? The Great White Plains.
The Cold Snap Wastes.
The cold snap in the cold snap waste. It's It would work great with me. So we're gonna try and get it. That's the plan.
Interesting. Quite an interesting plan. And what does this have to do with could?
Resources.
Hmm?
Resources, as aforementioned.
And sailing through would make it a lot more easier.
Fair enough. Interesting. Well, if you need anything, any assistance for anything from Runadavia, do inform Misha so she can get it to me. I am much more helpful than my father, my mother, or my brother. Thank you for bringing Raphael some happiness, some jovial time before he was taken. My brother and I were close.
It seemed like I only knew him for a day, but he seemed like an amazing man.
He was. Carefree, the jokester of the family. He was the baby.
Man, that makes me
I miss him
sad.
dearly.
I miss
I
him,
didn't
and I
think
knew him
that we
quite a
would
bit.
potentially have to do that for hundreds of years. She did, by the way, Phil, mention that she did have a bunch of politicians asking to, put a ring on it.
Well, there you go, Edge.
Oh,
Yes, well, there's that. Is that literally the only reason you came here tomorrow, was just to kind of observe and talk with them? Yes, and I've learned more than I thought I would. But
You're
also,
welcome. As Amelie like kind of twists her heels and
there's
looks
one
down
other
at the ground awkwardly.
there's one other thing I would like to see. The one called Caretaker.
Do we have him around? I miss
yeah,
him.
yeah, Mars has been carrying him around. I pull him out of my pocket and plop him on the table, and I just go Katega.
Hello, and
This is Princess Tamar. She's the sister to the
I
current wielder of Borealis.
I apologize, Your Highness. I mistook you for someone I knew in life. Say that I had in my records in life. Interesting. And who would that be? As he shows someone a woman that looks very similar to Tamar, but she's
Here?
adorned with a platinum chest plate, adorned with a dragon's head and horn spikes coming out the back, who then turns into this glorious silver dragon, still with that platinum covering on her chest, even in draconic form. And when it's in addition to a pair of her giant silver wings, she sprouts these giant rainbow colored wings in addition to her other ones, almost looking like a four-winged dragon for a moment, as you could see this aurora cover the sky.
Name drop.
Kinley, the Platinum Princess. Queen Kinley is supposedly an ancestor of mine. It would explain the family relation, but I wasn't expecting it to be so twin-like. Tamar, you're her spitting fucking image.
Ooh.
You didn't, I say, you can't tell that? No, it's just odd looking into a mirror like that. Her dragon form is much more elegant, though. Really? Really? By the way, I scrapped the art of Kinley, so just imagine that she looks like very similar to Tamar, but in more like warrior's regalia as opposed to princess garb.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. And also, but I will post Kinlay's human form in just a moment. This here, and then I'm about to post it in the Hougeki Heroes chat. This is Kinlay's dragon form. She's
Ooh.
beautiful. Yes. From all the information I gathered, a strong woman, quite the warrior as well, and essential into the defeat of Nirvash. I believe I overheard you saying that your brother was the one who currently wielded Borealis. Yes, he is. Durin. Well, I look forward to eventually meeting him. I don't know that I would recommend that anytime soon. I will take your word for it then. So no one in this room is gonna mention the fact that there is now a little blue man made out of magic just currently standing on a table in my office.
Technically made by the gods.
Why would we?
You
He's
act as if that fucking helps, Varys.
I just I pops the Caroline to God form. Like, I have a weapon on my arm that's made by a god. And they're going after other ones.
Okay, apparently I did not read the report comprehensive enough.
Yeah, he's our little
didn't
buddy.
notice this? I did say earlier that they were champions of the gods. Yeah, I thought I didn't get it at the time, but I guess I get it. What the fuck?
You know when Argus mentioned that we all had reveries, that every single one of us has one?
Oh shit. Okay, now I get what you're saying. Okay, look, I've had a lot on my plate as of late. Pardon me for not reading every single line of a report. Alright. Well, it has been a pleasure meeting you all. And I will keep an eye out for anything. Remember, if you do need anything from the from the Agnell family, do keep in touch. As she stands up, basically does like a small bow of her head, and walks out.
And before she leaves, can I just say, I'd just like to offer my condolences to her and the family for Raffaele.
I appreciate it, Varys Rivers. And I was saying she leans in, and my congratulations to you.
He looks confused.
On finding family. She then turns and walks out.
I bow as she heads out.
Dang. You okay, Varys? That was kind of a lot.
That's fine. It's fine. Everyone knows. Everyone fucking knows. It's fine.
Knows what?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, you do like mention it quite a bit.
Not a lot.
Mentioned what? Are y'all gonna actually clue me in, or?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, they say. It'll be fine, they say. Why the fuck everybody like to keep me in the dark?
I'll tell you later. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, don't worry about it. The nepo baby's gonna eventually mention it.
Okay, if I'm a nepo baby, so are you, Amelie.
I know.
I was like, wait, that's coming from you, Amelie. What the fuck?
She just kind of smiles and twirls her hair. It's like, well, at least my parents can't boss me around anymore.
Speaking of secrets or keeping from other people, I would appreciate it in the future if you would not, let loose anything that pertains to me.
I mean, the lioness kind of evolved.
Yeah.
I'm going back to that.
No.
You know,
fine.
I kind
Everything's
of
fine.
can't just like let it go because that is a person on my watch list. Like,
God damn it, Amelie. God damn it.
He's on your watch list.
What if
You don't
I
you don't have anything to watch out for. How about that?
yeah, you don't understand how smuggling laws work here in Runadavia, do you?
Uh,
Yeah, no, the leader of a smuggling ring who's been basically wanted for the past 10 years or so, ever since I joined the guild at least. Yeah, that's kind of something I pay attention to. Fine, I won't ask any further, but I will tell you that if you see her again, tell her to stay the fuck out of Runadavia. Preferably, if she does have to go here, stay out of anywhere near Alamus. Do not make me come after her, please. Because that
Yeah,
just
we could
creates
probably
more
do
work
that.
for me and more pain for her.
Yeah, we could probably do that. Probably.
Alright. Then, you're going to Kood. What's the real reason? Off the books.
Godak wants to talk to us. Part of the reason is the last person seen hunting the Reverie, Sarak, was his grandfather. And we think Gorak wants the ring that his grandfather had. We think that we find
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You talking about like the Emerald Skull or whatever the fuck it's called?
yes. Caretaker has images of Caretaker can show images of certain locations of where Reveries were. One of the last known
By
one
the
of
way,
the
at this
last
point you
images.
probably put Caretaker up, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
and I like pump out the image and I'm like just say the last known image was this was the one of the Dreadlords trying to get Sorak.
Wow, he does look a lot like Godak. Okay.
We think he failed.
Yeah,
And
I'm not exactly allowed in Vordank.
why are you? Oh, because you're a guild leader.
Well, that and some guy on the street kind of got a little handsy, so I kind of broke both of his arms. Turns out he was a captain of the Solitudes or something that was drunk. So yeah, it took yeah, it took Shakim a little bit to talk me out of that one.
So we'll be going to Good. We'll talk to Godak. Find his grandfather's ship. Find the ring. Find Sorak. Give him the ring, and we
What
should
is
be good.
so Sirach is the thing you're looking for.
Mhm.
Well, if you're going toKud, if you're going into the waste especially, you need to stock up. Good thing for y'all. It's gonna start getting colder here soon.
We
Well,
already
I
have a
guess not
ship.
quite good thing for y'all, but like it's already starting to get cold. And you notice that she's a lot more like covered up than she was in Jalandis, because like they're on opposite sides of the equator.
Mhm.
Um, it's not cold enough yet, but you should be able to find some more winter clothes here that'll help you in the wastes more than you'll find in Could. All right. Tell you what, everyone write down your sizes. I'll have them. I'll have some. I'll send someone to go find it. Y'all can get a day of rest. I'll say you get the thing tomorrow. Barris, I'll say I was told you have the ship, so I'll need to take you down to the docks at one point and figure this out. Just so that way they can get a record of your ship.
Okay.
I recommend the Silversmith, by the way, if you're looking for anything. It's a shop a little bit down. It sells to the guild and to members of the military. Not allowed to really sell to anybody else, especially here. I will have to. If you don't mind, guys, leaving weapons here. Unfortunately, that includes those. As she points to Sakaralor, Catalyst, and Drake Siphon.
You know I can just call this to me whenever I want, right?
And mine is a bracelet form. I have no. This doesn't look like a weapon to me.
That one you could probably get past. I'm just asking to try and give y'all a little bit less hell on the streets.
I mean, I'll leave it here for sure if you want me to, but I can literally just call it whenever.
I gotcha.
I can set down my bracelet and my staff, but as Amelie conjures snuff and uses a 4th level summon elementals, like, you don't really need them.
By the way, you do at least need something to channel your druidic power for the elemental.
Well, I've got 400 gold. I
Fair enough. Are you actually spending the gold to cast the elemental, by the way?
You know what? Fuck it. Sure, why not?
Because then it's gonna disappear, and also you're in Misha's office with some flammable stuff.
Well, I'm not gonna make it set anything on fire. Oh, actually,
I was like,
snuff.
yeah, snuff does.
Yeah, snuff explodes. So yeah, I won't summon snuff, and I'll just summon the elemental instead. That is 400 gold.
I'm really just spending 400 gold casually.
I hate this.
Well, why? You don't have to follow through with it, you know.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to convey the idea that Amelie doesn't need her hell, I still have my mistletoe in my backpack.
If you want, one idea that wouldn't be destructive would be Amelie just kind of like wild shaping because she doesn't need to.
Fair enough. You know what? I didn't think about that. Yeah, I could just do that. I was about to ask if I could become a swarm of insects. No, I can't do that. That's funny. Oh god. Fuck it. I don't know. A panther. They know panthers are dangerous.
Well, fair enough. All right. Either way, just if you don't mind leaving your staff, at least Finn. I know you can call the thing back to your hand whenever, but if you can leave
I
the
already
dagger.
took it off and I just left it, dude.
All right. How about this? Everything stays here in my office. You can come back and get it whenever you're in the guild. It'll be fine. They just, especially after Wrath died, they don't like people from other guilds at least carrying around things on the streets. You are muted, Hedge.
The Ayun Stone regeneration, right? What rarity is it?
It says what it is. It is the Iron Stone of Regeneration. So if you click on it, it'll show like specific ones on that page.
It's not.
Dude, it's a Lego, dude.
It isn't as good as the other ones.
No, it is not. That is why I let it stick.
Would Misha also want me to leave behind my sprig of mistletoe that I can use as a focus?
That one you could probably have on you because most people, because druids aren't exactly the most common casters in Rivendavia.
That's fair.
If you're in the Elvish Kingdom, they may have you. Let's say they may have you keep it there. You're in Good, they probably have you leave everything. You just have to make sure nobody stole it, but you get the picture.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about this? Meet back here later. Varys, I'm gonna borrow you for a little bit. We'll go do this. After that, try not to get into any trouble, but you'll just need to report back here tonight. I'll give you all the papers. You'll leave for good first thing in the morning.
Good.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. What is the group doing? The foursome that is not Varys. Are y'all going to the store?
Where's the nearest corner?
Corner.
I'm just joking.
Or coroner.
Corner, like a corner in a room.
Corner arch.
No, it's actually a rounded room.
Before we head out, well, actually, before we head too deep into the city, Amelie would like to apologize to Finn for spilling some beans. Yeah.
It's look, I don't particularly mind just like that particular issue. She's a contact I have, so like, if we could just avoid her that'd be great. Because I assume they're gonna ask you about it later on. So if you could just give them,
Yeah.
throw them off the trail a little bit, that'd be fine. No hard feelings though.
I didn't realize that she was a contact. Last I had any engagement with her, she took my stuff.
Yeah, I think I didn't tell any. I probably
did
should
not.
tell you people stuff more now since we're like.
You
Yeah.
people. What is it, a tiefling thing? I'm joking. Amelie
What do
does
you
say-
mean?
What-
What do you mean, you people?
What?
And then you know what? And then fucking like Onyx materializes out of nowhere. What do you mean, you people?
Wait, what?
He's an
Did you-
Earth
did you
Genasi.
hear our
Yeah, we just-
conversation?
No. It was a joke.
It is a joke. We're just
No,
messing
yeah, no.
around.
Phil, that was just a joke.
No, I know he's freaking out. Finn's freaking out. Like, oh shit.
We're all having a good time here. But
Keep
in any
talking.
case,
Keep
Finn,
talking.
I apologize. I will try and do what you suggested, but I'm not a very good liar.
That's fine. As long as you
got the
just don't
truth.
tell him anything like
I
super.
don't have truths. I'm decent at that.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine, Amelie. No hard feelings. It's
Yeah.
my fault for not saying that I wanted it kept quiet.
It is okay. I don't disagree with you. You can continue living with the knowledge that this is your fault and not mine, but I will attempt to amend this mistake.
More like gaslight,
Yeah?
Molly, am I right?
Anyway, let's go shopping.
So would y'all
But
like to
yeah,
shop for anything other than magic items, or is that it?
Honestly, we could probably use some rations. I have like
Mm-hmm.
10. I have 10. I have yet to use any of them actually. I probably should change that.
I know
Well-
you said the ship came stocked with food and stuff, right?
Yep.
I don't really have any money to spend. So I'll
Argus
just follow
footage
you
your
guys.
food bill. And also,
Yeah.
I'm surprised, Amelie, that you didn't try to get anything for Alamusian cuisine.
Ooh, well, you know what?
Actually-
That can be... Thank you.
Here's one thing I want to get here.
Yeah, we can do that.
What would you like to get?
I'm asking Misha, hey Misha, where would I go get a bestiary?
Bookstore, 3 blocks east. I'll say it's the little green building on your left.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Misha, darling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing any cookbooks will be in the same place.
Yep.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, Chisaku. And Varys, also, is there anything you want to buy from the place?
No, there's nothing that I can really use.
Yeah, also, by the
Yeah.
way, if that had been a stronger Iron Legendary Stone, it would not have been there.
Oh, real quick, Yagu, what do you want to do?
Don't make me roleplay Yagu
okay,
while
good,
he's
gotcha,
not
gotcha,
here.
gotcha,
Come
okay,
on.
gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, I agree, Yagu. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing really that I can get here.
Yeah, I don't really see anything that catches my eye.
What the fuck is a vicious club?
Let me turn this music down a little bit.
That Defender greatsword or sword, whatever, is cool.
Yeah, it's also very expensive.
Yeah, I can't buy that.
So a vicious club is when you roll a crit, you get 7 extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what
So
is
with
it?
the
What is
club?
it?
Yeah, it's a vicious club.
Vicious club. Oh, nobody's gonna use a club. But the
Yeah.
vicious thing is really cool though.
Vicious
Hmm.
is very good on the right weapon. On that one,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
By the way, Animate Dead is actually not there. We will say it is Speak with Dead.
Oh, because
Yes,
necromancy bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
and especially
I
if
did
you like
not
in a
see
place
that one,
like-
else I would have gotten rid of that.
In a place like Alamoose, it might be a little bit taboo.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alamoose.
Alamoose, yes. But also, yeah, Defender Short Sword, yeah, it is a good thing. Because with it being a, let's see, with that, you could theoretically, with that Short Sword, increase your AC by up to +3.
think so?
Maybe Pod. Let me think about that. Because remember, like, tomorrow, that, like, y'all. It's not like you're gonna be in Alamoose very long. You're literally here for like only the afternoon and evening, and then you leave first thing in the morning.
Okay, fair enough. I was suggesting the idea, Phil, that Finn and Anomaly practice some lies to kind of, or stories to throw Misha and Tamar off, but we're probably not good. Yeah.
I mean, you could easily trying to set your story straight to make sure y'all are on the same page.
Fair enough. So yeah, Finn. She basically kidnapped us, harassed us for a little bit, told us to do some work, and then left us alone.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
All right.
Well, there you go. All right, nobody wants to buy anything?
Nope.
Man, these scrolls are pretty cool, but I'm not at the store.
I mean, sure y'all are.
Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
too broke for anything, so I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, all of these scrolls are really cool, but I don't know which ones I would need, and gosh, I'm being cheap. Let me get a scroll of heroism and a scroll of healing spirit.
Mark them off and add them to your inventory. They will have them sent to the guild.
All right. Heroism and healing spirit. That is that much, and that is that much. 360.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
Well, if I gotta...
Actually, let me get 2 of them heroism scrolls. No, let me get one. These are actually really cheap. Let me get one for the entire party.
Can I use scrolls, Harper?
I
No?
don't think you can.
Then don't worry about
So,
me.
okay,
Bob.
I will max you out at 3 there.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because also, like, the heroism is good, but, like, it also does have a minute cast, and it does take up your... I say a minute duration, and also it does take up your concentration.
Yeah, I definitely did not forget any of that when I was playing as Jezebel. I definitely didn't forget to use my heroism scroll before the battle started.
You definitely didn't forget that. You also definitely did not forget to use your your prayer of healing beforehand.
Well, I mean, were we damaged before the fight?
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. You definitely didn't try to use your prayer of healing during the fight.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a little bit of shit, Pod. You live and you learn.
I know.
I tried to use it next to a sleeping adult black dragon the first time I tried to use that spell. And then the DM kept rolling, and eventually it woke at the 9-minute mark, and we're like, get the fuck out of here! We're getting the fuck out of here!
Heroism.
Alright, so yeah, add your scrolls.
Yeah. Also, I think we might have gotten our spells confused, because I believe that, according to D&D Beyond, heroism only takes an action. Yes, it still uses my concentration. But
No, I meant like it lasts a minute, is what I meant to say.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the spell we were thinking of, what was it? Not inspiring speech. Basically
Motivational speech.
Motivational speech. Thank you. That's the one.
Yes. No, that was probably what I was thinking of too.
Yeah, heroism only takes an action to cast, and temporary hit points. Immune to being frightened. Not bad. I'll definitely get 3 of those, and 1 healing spirit scroll. And that is going to be the end of me. I'm gonna shut up.
Mark your gold off. Josaku, anything you would like to do? Also, Amelie, take out 1 silver for your cookbook, and Finn, take out 1 silver for your bestiary. Specifically, what kind of bestiary are you looking for?
Just monsters local to Runadavia, I guess.
To Runadavia. What part of Runadavia?
Oh fuck, this big ass fuck it. Just something about dragons then.
Okay. Dragon bestiary, easy. 1 silver.
I have to convert a gold.
How do you not have any Oh, because you converted all your silver, didn't you?
Yeah, baby. I didn't think I needed any.
Yep. You can also pay 10 copper.
I'll do that.
All right. And if you would like, you can actually get more than that if you want. You have a lot of copper.
I'm gonna convert all my copper into silver.
Go for it. I was more so saying, like, if you want more bestiaries. But yeah, you
Oh.
gain a book on dragons.
I'll get a book on dragons and a book on I don't know what are there fucking. Oh, a beat. Okay, are there any bestiaries on stuff in Could?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically, there is, I would say, a creatures of the Northern Sea.
Okay, that and then where are we going? The Cold Snap Waste is that in Could?
No, that is. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the map so that way you can see. All right, so you'll see this icy area up here at the top.
Yes.
That is the Cold Snap Waste. It is literally the equivalent to the North Pole.
Fun.
Yeah, it's basically an Arctic desert.
Is this punishment for my one shot where we were in the freaking pandemonium?
Nope, I planned this long before you did that.
Okay, I'm gonna get one for like monsters in that area.
So,
too.
like, this is the Northern Sea. Alright, that whole area up there, south of the wastes. And you're gonna... There's not really a bestiary in the waste because there's not much that lives up there. It's just, you know, it's the coldest place in Avalon. There's not much that really lives up there.
Okay, so I don't
The
need one
Northern
for that.
Sea area does actually cover the Cold Snap Wastes. Anything that lives in there. So you actually would need a separate book for that.
Ooh, I would want to make sure that snow cloaks aren't up there, or whatever they were called.
Snow cloaks?
You know, cloakers, the things that kind of fly around like stingrays. There's a two-headed variant that lives in the Arctic.
Don't look these fuckers up. I haven't heard of them.
I know what they are. They're like aberrations, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh.
they're like aren't they in the Undercommon? I mean, not what is it? The Underdark?
I'm not seeing it on 5e tools.
Might have been
It looks like
older.
It must
it
be
looks
an
like
older edition monster then.
no, it looks like regular cloakers are 5e. It's but regular cloakers are in the Underdark.
Yeah, these ones are these ones were in 3rd edition. Okay. Gosh, why do I never played any of these older editions? Why do I keep why? Where are these monsters coming from?
Okay, you're talking about a snow cloak.
Yeah, I'm talking about Snowcloak, a 3rd edition monster. It's basically
Oh, I may use that. Thanks for that idea, Pod.
You're welcome.
Oh god.
Oh.
Don't
There
look at the
should be a
stat
fifth
blocks.
Yeah, there should be a 5th edition
Hey,
conversion.
I
shoot your
already
eyes
looked-
off the stat block,
I
jackass.
already looked at it before the
God
snow cloaker.
damn it, Hedge! You're the
Bro, how?
worst.
It's not my fault. He didn't even know what they were.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Every time, dude.
We'll see.
Oh,
That's actually a good fight. I like the idea of that.
SMH.
Thank you there, Pod. I like
I
that
swear to God,
idea.
Jose, we're gonna go to the Sapphire Empire straight away, Jose.
No, we're not, because we're on a mission right
Hey,
now.
the fuck the mission, bro. I have a ship.
Dude,
we're going
I'm down to
straight.
go to the Sapphire Empire after we get your thing, dude.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, directly after we
What?
get the thing straight to the Sapphire Empire.
And
You
two,
can probably find something there. Like some reason to go there.
there's literally nothing there. It's
No,
actually a barren
we
place.
do. It's Maya and Jisaku's marriage.
Dude, the boots of Bezos are there. We could probably maybe convince Jay at some point.
Oh,
So,
crap,
is that
there
everything
is.
anybody else wants to buy? Going once?
I'm satisfied, I believe.
Going twice?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, let me add something on for this. To save to my, thing. Aw, this is so cool. I'm gonna keep that for later. But, yeah, so there's that. On top of the fact that, now, speaking of couples,
Dude, our canon couple. Let's go.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
forgot
The
to
only
post another
canon
thing
couple
of
right now
Halibut's. Oh, by the way,
That is
here are
too
more
pretty.
pictures of Alamus in Hougeki Heroes chat.
Almus
Uh,
is so pretty.
yep, this is the
It's
Sky District. But these are basically all pictures of Magic the Gathering of Azorius.
huh.
So here are the other
Cool.
two I have.
Magic the Gathering has some of like the prettiest art. I really
Oh,
need
they
to
get
look.
some of the best artists in the world to work on MTG. No cap.
No wonder they're so expensive.
No, they're expensive because nerds pay a lot for what they want. I should know. I've done
Oh.
that before. I probably got $1,000 in Magic cards sitting over there.
Well, at least we know that some of that $1,000 went to the artist.
They pay it, and then like the cards have their own prices.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the artists get paid a set amount for the
Yeah.
cards. The
Because the way the market works with the cards is Wizards doesn't set up set price. It comes down to the local game store plus the like demand for the cards essentially.
yeah,
Fair enough.
they just sell
What
the
about
bulk product, and like and a portion of that product does go to each artist. So each artist will work on several cards throughout a set.
I see.
Yeah, that's why sets take months, if not years, to make. So yeah, with that in mind, we will go to the other couple, being Misha and Varys. As you're walking down the street, so I take it things have been pretty good.
Mm,
Champion of the gods, Varys Rivers. What the fuck did Tamar whisper in your ear, by the way?
she said congratulations on finding family.
Damn. Wait, does this mean you found out who your dad was?
Yes.
Well, spill the beans, big man. Who was it?
Nepo baby, Nepo baby.
Uh, uh, do I have to?
I mean, I could put you in a chokehold until you tell me.
Uh, it's Argus.
No fucking way!
Please, like pipe down a bit. I don't need everyone
Are
hearing
you
that.
fucking kidding me?
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
man.
come here. It's just that she supposed to into an alley.
Yeah.
You're telling. Oh, oh shit. Oh my god. I know what I'm doing next time I see him.
Yeah, you know what? Go get him shit.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say it's like next time he gives me any shit, I get to reply with, and I fucked your son.
You're not any better than him. Why am I the only mature one around here?
Could be worse.
Like super mature.
Could be a lot worse, Varys.
Could be.
By the way, speaking on that,
Hmm.
I just wanted to make sure that everything was set clear. Had fun, had fun in Jalandis, but if you're expecting anything more at the moment, I'm going to tell you that unfortunately, not a lot of time for that.
That's fair. I didn't really expect anything, considering, we got work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Also, I kind of have a god in my head telling me to go fuck around and find shit.
look at that. I ain't telling you not to fuck around either.
Like Misha sees, like I guess it's from that. Misha sees Varus just like grab, like his fist just clench up. Oh, you're
I
enjoying this,
take it
aren't you,
that's
Cat?
I take it that's the whoever's in your head.
He likes showing up and have opportune moments just to give me shit, like right
Oh,
now.
I like him already then. But also the thing is, tell you what, when this whole Nirvash thing is done, then you can hit me up.
I do owe you some drinks. So
Oh, you're buying me all the drinks afterwards. But in addition, like I said, once that bastard is paid for killing Raph, she pokes you on the chest. Then take a girl to a real night out in the town.
that I can do.
But until then, we have some fucking jobs to do. Also, there was one report in particular I noticed that I wanted to talk to you specifically about because I want a straight answer from no one else. Did you really get to talk to him?
Oh, oh.
Don't play dumb.
Listen, I'm
I
not the
read
smartest
Callista's
guy in the
report.
book. It takes me a bit of time to get what people are saying. Yes.
I can't exactly drop that name in the middle of the capital if you get what I
No.
mean.
He did talk to us. He tried to convince us to join him.
And I'm assuming you all better have told him to go fuck
No,
himself.
no, Misha. I told the evil dragon that I saw murder countless people, that I was gonna join him. What the fuck do you think I said?
Sorry. The soft spot.
He is charismatic and he's manipulative.
Yeah. Dragons that'll tend to have that ability or else they don't live that long. Again, sorry. Look, when I got back, I took a lot of the shit for for Wrath's death. Even though, let's be honest, there's nothing I could have done, it doesn't make me feel like I failed at my job, right? Supposed to help protect the family, the royal family, help protect the people, yet I couldn't even protect myself from getting bitch smacked 150 feet across a fucking city square. And yeah,
I
the bruises took a while to heal, but it wasn't that. It was Durin breathing down my neck for not protecting his little brother.
I do have an idea. If you want to get stronger, we probably should talk about it after the ship thing.
You definitely have my attention.
There's a reverie you might be able to use.
Oh, hell the fuck yes.
Uh,
Because if you think y'all are fighting him without me, I'll kick your ass.
I
Personally.
we can once you get the ship. Because I don't want to pull out caretaker right now in the middle of the city. You know, plop him down in your
Yeah, I
office
would
and
not
give you the
advise that. He
yeah
would probably freak people out and you'd
yeah
probably be detained.
yeah. So we can he can give you the rundown on what reverie I'm talking about.
The city isn't anti-magic, but I would not advise using any magic that is not that is not notified first.
You really don't have to worry about that. I have zero well, I have like 1% magic in me, but nothing I can actually actively use.
Okay, well, let's keep going. As you notice, a guard has started to look over at you, and then it started to walk over, but then they see Misha and they're like, "Oh." As she flips
This,
the guards the bird and and keeps walking.
I just wave at them.
As she slaps your hands down, don't do that.
Pretty funny though.
Now that guy, I was say that guy, say has tried to get me for for drinking in public a few times.
He's trying to get the guild leader.
Look, it's not exactly in the River Watch, y'all are considered upper members of society. Here we're extended useless by pretty much the entire city guard and the military. We're considered
Interesting.
waste.
Interesting.
We're not exactly looked the most fondly upon. And it also didn't help say what happened in Atlantis, let's be honest. The city's still trying to rebuild a little bit. Most of it's done, but they assume it'll take at least decades to rebuild the Prince Spire. if they can. Last time they had, say they had a whole family of dragons to do it. That was, and even then, if they did now, let's just say something won't knock it over again. Come on. Enough depressing talk.
Onward to the ship dock.
Let's say, yeah, we need to see where your boat is. Where is your boat, by the way? Argus didn't tell me anything about a boat coming
It's
with you.
foldable. It's a foldable boat. Foldable ship, technically.
Aren't those things supposed to be small? How the fuck are you supposed to take that all the way to the Cold Snap Waste?
I like pull out the box. That's like pretty. It's a bit bigger than the normal box.
Okay, that's not what I expected.
You know what? Being a nepo baby, kind of useful.
Yeah, no kidding. As she
Fucker does owe me for like 22 years.
raises a fist like for a fist bump to being nepo babies.
Fist bumps up.
Because remember, she's the adopted daughter of the previous guild leader.
He's just like, he owes me for 22 years. So.
Oof. Yikes, he does, doesn't he?
Not really his fault, though.
Also, damn. Your mom knows how to pick him.
I don't need to hear more of these jokes.
I mean, props to her. Respect.
Yeah. And to be fair, Argus, it's not like it isn't his fault either.
No, Varys, I'm not trying to dig into your family life, by the way. I'm just giving you shit for the sake of giving you shit, because I know you can take it.
She does. Give me 1 second.
No, she said who asked.
She did, dude.
She's like, I'm not looking to see about any of that kind of shit. But yeah. We'll go on. As y'all keep walking into the district. Also, yeah, I just kind of felt like there needed to be a conversation between Misha and Varys.
Mhm.
So then y'all get to the Dragon's Port.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. So you notice that
And
you're
like,
walking for a little while? We'll say you're walking about an hour.
and like Morris is like surprised at like the size. I don't think he's seen a dock this big.
Oh no, like this dock, you haven't seen what inside of a city. The ports of Galrin are still larger than this.
Okay.
Like significantly larger.
Mhm.
But like compared to a Care, for example,
It's pretty big.
while a Care's dock is basically separated off a little bit from the city, out of ones that you've seen inside of a city, this is definitely the largest. You know that like there are internal docks to Galrin, but I'll say more specifically, there's two of them, one for each of the rivers. Neither of them are this big, but you also know that this is the Tarus, the world's longest river. Like the river's so long, it's I'll say people call it the world's tail because of how long the
Mhm.
river is. So yeah. Well, welcome. All right, come on. As you like keep walking through the kind of thing, and again, y'all and think about it like this: the Rat's Den is even like it's moderately close to the docks.
Mhm.
This city's fucking massive. Like you feel like you could walk around this city for a week and still not have traveled the entire thing.
Yeah.
It dwarfs Galrin in size. It dwarfs Akare.
This is a huge ass city.
Largest city in the world.
Get a lot of cardio in. That's for sure.
Why do you think I look so good?
The adventuring job.
Well,
The training in martial arts since a young age.
okay, you're not wrong.
Saying, I'm not saying this doesn't help, but like also.
I mean, you're not wrong. But yeah, on top of that, I managed to get a lot of steps in. All the time. For reference, if you are wondering how big Alamos actually is, there is 475,000 people in the city. Compare this to Akare, which is also the largest city in Nair by a sizable amount, which has only 230,000 people.
Jesus, double more
Baekwan
people.
only has 227,000. Cities like McTorlad has only like 180, and it's very spread out. Galrin only has 276,000. Like most of the cities, like they're in like a ballpark of one another, but there's just a difference there because like even like Thorn only has like 290,000. Sevlin's around like 150. And Chriswind is where the fuck did I put it on my map? And Chriswind is around like 200,000. So like, while those are big ass cities, none of them compare to Alamus. But yeah, there's a reason it's the world's largest city. Only one city comes even remotely close. You should ask Josaku about that one. It's a pretty place, it's just a little bit weird. Only been there
Oh,
once.
I've heard a bit about it.
Yangzhuai is beautiful. It's too blue for my taste, though. And I don't mean like blue isn't sad, I mean like the color blue. Like, they slap it on everything. Like, everything outside of the fucking pavement is blue. Like, the buildings are blue, the lights are blue, the crystals are blue, the sky's blue, the water's blue, the ships are blue. It's so weird.
Maybe they really like blue.
Probably. Either that or the Sapphire Empress has a real what's it, Lady Dragon boner for the color of her scales? I don't know.
I mean, you guys kind of everything's kind of platinum here.
Well, it's silver-ish, but if you notice, like, let's say she looked, indicates right at the docks, and you notice, like, it did turn to more like a brownish thing. Outside of the heart of the city, it's a little bit more normal.
How is Duran like, by the way?
He's not. What can I say? Durin's a little bit of an asshole, but at the same time, he's an asshole that means well. Uh, you ever meet
How
those?
is it? So go ahead, go ahead.
You ever meet those people where you know they're a hard ass because of the weight of the world is on their shoulders, or at least they feel like it is?
Yes.
Okay, so take that and make it to where the weight of the world is actually on your shoulders. And that's Durin.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. Your dad's considered one of the greatest leaders in the world, and you're considered to be the guy that's supposed to take up the mantle when he's gone.
It does add a lot of pressure on your back.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that your dad became Dragon Lord at about half your age.
That adds a lot of pressure there too.
Yeah. So not only are you following up one of the best, but also he became it younger than you. Oh, and by the way, your little brother just died.
That's a lot.
And now you're one of the people who apparently has one of the only things in the world that could help take down the thing that killed him.
That's fair. I think he might be a tiny bit stressed.
Yeah. Not to say that Durton wasn't a little bit of an asshole before that. You know that stereotype of like when there's the three siblings, how there's the baby that everyone like super dotes on. There's the firstborn. I'll say there's the middle child that everybody like kind of leaves to their own devices, and they end up doing their own thing. And then there's the one that everyone expects everything out of. So I was saying they're the one that's given all like the special attention growing up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's Durin.
Mm.
It's been raised from birth to do one thing. That's lead a country.
That's rough, buddy.
Fuck you for that one. That's Hyper saying fuck you.
No, I know. Can help it.
You just pull a "that's rough, buddy" on me. You piece of shit.
Hey, Mars is kind of like him, except Mars doesn't have any of that pressure.
No. Kinda like him, my ass.
Zero pressure, bro.
It's what Argus would have been if he had grown up with Argus around. So, or something similar, at least.
Mhm.
Like, but yeah, yeah. Whenever he's not dealing with shit, he's not that bad of a person. Little bit of a tight ass, pull up his ass. He doesn't like the fact that I drink or that I don't, or that I'm not the smooth talker and wise old sensei
Well, you aren't
that
old.
Joachim was.
You aren't old. Alcohol doesn't affect you.
Well, it can if I let it. I just choose not to.
So I don't really see what his problem is.
He finds it unbecoming. He finds it behavior unbecoming a guild leader. He also has proposed to his father several times that there should be some sort of agreement with, I would say, with Godak, that Oro should be removed from duty.
I heard
Granted,
the only.
I can't say that I disagree too much, but the dude's fun at parties, so
I also heard that Oro is probably the only leader of the guild that's going to be alive because of Godak, and anyone else is probably going to be.
yeah, that's not wrong.
So
Why do
isn't
you
it a
think
good
I
idea?
almost got yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
You know what? Let's just go take a look at this ship. Like figure out this ship.
By the
Shit.
way, when you get to Vorgank, tell Ezra, sorry, tell Ursa I said hi. You'll know which one's her.
Yep.
She'll be the fast one. You'll get what I mean. As you go in and you go to the dock, and say eventually I'll get, all right. I'll say you'll wait around for a little bit. It's like, all right, Varys, where's the boat?
I pull it out and give the command word Night Siren and Elvish. And I summon it. But is there a place for me to do that?
Yeah, they've got it.
Yeah,
I'd say
yeah,
she told him it's a foldable boat, so they cleared a
yeah,
spot in the dock for that.
yeah. So, and I bring it out.
All right, and for those of you that don't remember, this is the thing of the night siren.
Kind of just like just like we have my head
It
on
is a
like
caravel, and we're also
yeah,
imagining that there are cannons here and here, on top of the fact that there is also a ballista there and back here. I have a better image for combat purposes if it comes
yeah.
to that. I
No,
have
yeah,
a
don't worry
much
about
better picture for combat purposes saved.
it. Yeah, don't worry about that. And it's just like, yeah, welcome to the Night Siren at dock. Cost me a pretty penny, but you know what?
Don't
Carrying
bang
it.
her in my room. Wow.
I hate Phil sometimes. I know I hate Phil all the time.
You literally
Wait, what? What the fuck? Why am I catching strays?
I wonder why you're catching strays. I
You
literally
are
wonder.
asking
responded.
you are asking for it, by the way, Phil.
I didn't say
Kind of
anything.
Well, you
is,
responded
No.
positively though.
I'm gonna actually post in the chat so that way Phil can't say I didn't say anything.
He deleted it.
No, that's
He
the thing.
deleted
That's
it.
the thing. That's the thing, Phil. You were too slow.
What?
Ah. Uh,
Dude, that's really lame, Hyper. Why would you like paste
Wait, what
like
is this
fake all
forgery?
that stuff, dude? I don't even type like that. I always capitalize.
This is
Phil
forgery?
trying to gaslight keep girl bosses way out of this.
Gaslighting?
I've
What are you
never
talking about?
gaslit before. What the fuck? What is going
Are
on?
you okay, Hedge?
Sure.
Yeah.
your ass is getting railroaded today, Phil.
I know it's weird. It's like they didn't take their meds or something today.
I
guys.
didn't actually
Yeah,
take
it
my
sounds
meds
kind of
today.
crazy right now.
Oh.
God,
I actually didn't, Phil.
You're being irrational right now, Hyper. You need to just you need to calm down.
But no, okay. So yeah, with that, you get a register. It's like, whoa, she's a beauty.
Cost me a
What
pretty
the
penny.
fuck? I'll say as you hear the doctor, it's like, Why the fuck is there a big ass ram on this ship? Don't worry about it.
Because I need to ram shit with it. Why else would there be a big ass ram on a ship?
That's like the dockhand said. That's like, why the fuck is there a big ass ram? And then Misha told shout out says like, don't worry about it. So yeah.
Like,
Well, she's a beauty. All right. Anywhere you want to go, I can walk in anywhere in the city. Because now, as she pulls out your papers, I got your papers, but I assume you are gonna want to get out in the morning because you may as well have at least one more night in a decent place.
that's what I figured too. You
I
probably
would
want to
offer
get
I would offer to get you smashed, but the ship
yeah.
doesn't need a captain with a hangover.
No, well, I could probably do it hungover.
Ah, no. As your acting boss, I'm gonna say no.
I
That's the thing.
sounds like a challenge, you know. I think I
That's the
could probably.
that's the thing, Varys. Is I'm still your acting boss.
I could do it hungover.
I don't care.
I
If you
can
think
tell
you could
you,
do it hungover, I'm ordering you not to.
there's no fun in this. Fine. How about I go tell you
I'll make it up to you.
how about I tell you what the Reverie does?
All right. Let's do it while I want to see the inside of your ship.
He leads her in, and I'm sure there's like an office room or something. Oh, like, well, I know what's at the ship, so it's not a big
No,
deal.
there's an office room.
Yeah. So he just pops down Caretaker making sure there's only two of them. Caretaker, can you let Misha know about?
Still not used to that shit.
You'll get used to it. Can you let her know
Hold up
about
one
Seek Toll?
second. Let me. So yeah, we'll say that y'all are in the office room. All right, what you got for me? Oh, I forgot to change the map to it.
Or, uh, he just says, Caretaker, tell her about Seek Toll.
It's all Iron Hands. Why yes, as you do see a picture of a very familiar Shadar Kai. A very familiar person. Basically, who he's standing in front of these elementals actually. These lower level, I'll say like 5 or 6 lower level elementals. Or no, not elementals. Give me a second, I'll figure out what it was. But it's like okay, yeah, it's standing in front of like these this band of orcs. Like there's easily like 20 orcs standing here, and then you just see one guy standing in the middle, say with this like orange and brown thing, long black hair, covered in tats. This like very very smug smile on his face and these wraps on his fists that you could see have almost like banded themselves into his skin almost as you see him do something very very provocative to all of these orcs. As you see him do this. As an orc starts to charge him, you see BAM! Say almost as if like as he's punching, his fists like start to harden that little bit, and just like immediately just shatters. You see the jaw like shatter on the first guy, and he goes out in one punch. As he rings back, and you just see him start to systematically beat the shit out of it. But it seems like with every hit, he seems to like almost like he's hitting harder, like he's just doing more damage to each consecutive orc.
He's more damage.
And they're not really able to land a single hit on him. And it's incredible the fact of like how much he's doing that, and then at the end you just see him almost crack the knuckles, and on the last guy, instead of doing anything else like with the fists, you see him basically trip the guy up and just like drop an elbow, like burying into the guy's chest, breaking almost all of his ribs, and you see the guy like gasping for air before he goes up. Smug turns around, smells the air around him, and walks off. I would say basically like just stepping over all the orcs that he just beat the shit out of. Holy fucking shit. That was fucking awesome. Who is that, and where can I learn from him?
Well, he's dead.
Fuck.
If you
That
get the
was Lord Osmaha. He liked to call himself the One.
if you can get a hold of Seath Toll, you
What
get
the
a direct.
fuck is he told?
The wraps around his. No, sorry.
Yeah, as she says that, as you start to say the wraps around his fists, Caretaker does a zoom in on the image and does like basically like a mini rewind, and you see one thing that happens. Like as he's punching there, after he lands the punch, you see his fists. I'll say like Seath Toll start to like almost like start to shine a little bit, start to like integrate themselves with his skin even more. Like the more you're going in, the more you can just see what this is doing. Are they part of him? Not quite. Whenever he hit the wear of Seath Toll lands, their consecutive attacks get stronger. Lord Kor decided to make a weapon that only the sound of mind and body could use, but in addition to that, they would harden in response to trauma.
And if you did get it, all the reveries have a connection with the previous wielder, so you could talk to the man.
We're getting that.
Where is it?
Well,
Kettigat?
that is a question, isn't it? As he snaps his fingers, and you do see a location of them. Let me look it up to make sure I'm looking at the right one. And you see this other plane. You see somewhere that doesn't look like anywhere in Abilene. What the fuck? What is that supposed to be? What is this? What is this place supposed to be? That is called Roothold. I might actually change it from Roothold, but we're now say it's Roothold. Where the fuck is that? That is a part of the elemental chaos. That is specifically a subpart of it. It is an opposite of the astral sea. It is dangerous to get there, but as far as as far as realms within the elemental chaos, there are much more difficult ones that it could have been in. You'll have to fight on your way there, but you will have to, you know, go through it. As you do see, like basically, like this, it's almost like a I'll say this place, like as he's doing sort of like a zoom out, you see like this fast zoom, and it's almost this endless series of hallways leading all the way back to it. so many places here. Look at all of this. That must be infinite. It almost is, but it is achievable, Lady. Say, Lady Misha. Do not call me that. Ever. I am no lady.
Ooh, struck a nerve.
Well then, Misha. Or do you prefer Miss Sand? Misha. Misha. If you do desire it, I imagine Varys would not mind doing it. Varys, do you deem her as a capable enough warrior to wield something of that power?
I'd say so.
Did Little Blue Man just ask if I can go?
Yeah.
I assure you, ma'am, no offense was intended.
To be fair to Caretaker, he's been stuck in a not in a cave, in a vault for the past how many years, Caretaker?
Just a shy under 10,000 years ago.
He's learning about the guild, how the guild works in the modern age.
Ah.
And
Though I assume
Misha's,
by her position that she is somewhat high up in the guild. And
Misha is
by the
with
term
young.
Rat Queen, I am assuming that you are one of the leaders. Yeah, I'm considered one of the best hand-to-hand fighters in, say, on Avalon.
One of the
Ah, in
youngest
that
guild
case,
leaders,
my
if I'm correct.
apologies for any disrespect, ma'am. You watch him. Unless I might see how far I can kick the crystal. I
He
would not
didn't.
suggest that.
To be fair to him, he didn't know.
I'm giving him shit, Varys. You too. Come on. As she, like, slugs you in the shoulder a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'll get you more information on this on Seathtoll if I can, but this is all I know.
When you give
All
me a
we know.
place to start, I'll get some of the eggheads back and say that are at the rats to do me some research on Roothold. Caretaker. How easy would it be to get there as opposed to some of the other reveries? All things considered, the dangers within Roothold would be, I would say, would not be. I would say they wouldn't be a pushover, but at the same time, it would it would not be as dangerous as certain other things. Roothold is I would say was and still is the home of Grumbar. Grumbar. Seriously, thought he was supposed to be dead.
Who's Gumba?
The one of the greatest primordials. The primordial lord of Earth. Supposedly, he was killed by the gods in, I'll say, in a war, retaining, I'll say, near the dawn of time between the primordials and the element, I'll say, and the gods. Most of them were. The four lords were a little bit too powerful, but only one of them decided to join the ranks of the Pantheon, even though he is still a primordial, not a god, being Lord Koseth. Lord Grumbar is basically one of the strongest things. One of the physically strongest things in all of the multiverse. He's also the thing that would be the most dangerous thing to fight inside of Roothold. If you manage to run into him, he doesn't exactly like unanswered visitors. That creates a problem, but now I know, just avoid the big guy. Kind of. But we'll figure it out. The biggest thing to avoid will be the onslaught of the Yakmen.
The fuck is a yak, man?
Exactly as I said. Is and they are similar to minotaurs, but instead of bulls, they are yaks.
Looks like you got
They-
your work cut out for you, Misha.
Yeah, the Yakaria are people of legend. They don't exist on Abilene, but supposedly they exist on other planes. Some of the people decide to do that. Unfortunately, they are considered noble, but also a bunch of assholes. Well, they're your biggest roadblock and root hold. This is a picture of a yak man, by the way. They are called Yakaria in their local language. Well, all right. I'll have some of the eggheads do some research on root hold. Otherwise, we better get you back to your group. All right, let's head back.
Sounds good.
Also, Varys,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to get it.
Us?
You wonder if if he's telling me caretaker question. Yes, Misha. This Osmaha. How did he do in the fight? Lord Osmaha was one of the survivors of the Shattering. Though he, was left in a different state, unfortunately, than when he entered. What is that supposed to mean? If you do not mind graphic imagery. And he does show the battle against the Nirvash, and he does show everybody going in, fighting. You do see Osmaha trying to, like, target Nirvash's pressure points and whatnot, but then you see at one point, uh, you see Nirvash basically turn around and just, like, lunge at him. Osmaha was in the middle of, like, trying to do, like, a double pressure point thing, but Nirvash catches him right on the arm and the leg both and just takes both of them off in one swoop. As Osmaha then, like, basically on one arm and leg, he does manage to, like, use Nirvash as a springboard to, like, launch himself backwards, but you see, like, he's still fighting with one arm and leg. This is someone who, like, even though he's one of the most capable and well balanced people in existence, he's not doing well on this part afterwards. But you see him kind of just, like, fall over and collapse as the battle rages on around him. He he managed to survive, and he was one of the, but he was left changed. As the next image you see does have him with two prosthetics. But you can tell also, like, at this point he does have, like, a little bit less musculature to him. Fortunately, it was never the same. I don't think any of the Primarchs were after the fight with Nirvash. But in terms of fighting an entity like that, there's no guarantee that anyone gets out. Lord Josaku, Lady Amelie, both of their Primarchs did not survive the Shattering. As you do see another thing of Muhan basically, like, trying to, like, stand in and trying to defend as many people as he can before you see Nirvash's tail just kind of, like, penetrate him straight, just, like, go straight through his chest and, like, leave this gaping hole as he gets flung off to one side. You could tell, like, Muhan is done, at this point, like, Nirvash is significantly damaged in the fight, but Muhan only lasted so long. And then you see Erix trying to fly around and trying to do it before eventually you see the eyes of Nirvash go over to him. They flash purple before you see those same wings. I'd say those like fiery wings, as well as both of his arms, just ripped off of Erix by Nirvash's ability as you see him crashing down into an area where he is still. Not every Primarch was so lucky. And those that were lucky enough to survive were left different. Good. I don't care. He's gonna pay one way or the other. And we're gonna make sure that happens. Right, Varys?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make sure that the big bastard pays for everything he's done.
We still need to figure out if he can kill him this time around instead of trying to seal him.
Why didn't they kill him before, Caretaker? Simply put, they believe Nirvash may have, because of his worldwide following, he may have had enough followers to potentially ascend to godhood upon his death. There was no knowledge of whether or not he established a ritual, I would say, powerful enough to ascend to godhood, which would have created a war among the heavens. We're killing him. We are killing him, Varys. Alright. Come on, let's get you back. And I'm gonna cut that whole thing there. I think we've had a lot of time on Varys and Misha and whatnot, but at the same time, I felt like that was necessary stuff. So, anything anybody else would like to do in Alamus?
I am honestly not too sure. God, he's so cute.
Probably you would know more about the tourism here than the others would. So if you would like to go, say if you would think about anything, say, or if you, say if Amelie would have been interested in like some of the tourist attractions, she absolutely could have gone to them.
Okay, you know what? That sounds like a plan. I think I got an idea. Amelie's going to ask some, if not the rest of the party, to go check out one of these tourist attractions, and then we're gonna eat a nice meal before we go to Could.
All right. How nice are we talking?
I'm talking like nice, like 20 gold, maybe like even I'm willing to spend 100 gold on all of my party, but that's like for 5 people.
Yeah, 100 gold. You're not gonna find any, say anything like that expensive right off the cuff. Um, Misha does send. I say when you ask Misha, she does send you to a couple places. And they do provide you some more like, formal Runadavian things, which you could tell do look more like, the local fashion styles for like, dress attire. It does look more like, you know, Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
And yeah, from there it say you'll have a very nice meal out of this place. I hope y'all don't mind if I don't like actually look up the cuisine for it like I did with like the Grand Olive, just because
That's
I
fine.
had like prep for that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Good for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
And you'll do that. And the attraction you'll specifically go to is one of the most famous sections of Alamus is actually what is called the Dragon's Falls. So what they are is just next to the palace, there is a pair of aqueducts that basically the way that they work is they use the water pressure to go out, and they have this series of cascading waterfalls that lead right back into the river. But it's basically the equivalent of, imagine if the Roman aqueducts were mixed with Niagara Falls. This is a city that completely runs on The fact that it has the river splitting it down the middle. No, the Dragon's Falls.
Yeah, no.
Or-
I eventually put the context clues together.
Yeah, or the
So-
Water Dragon's Falls. There you go. But something like that.
They watch running water here.
I mean, it's pretty, ain't it? Kind of artsy in a way. I like it. Well, let's go.
I don't
Art is
like
pretty.
rich people.
It is an art. It's an art thing, Finn. Makes you feel better. I never got it either when I was around. That was
But who is
Serena
talk-
talking, by the
Okay.
way.
And I don't get rich people.
Yeah, Amelie appreciates the work
I-
that went into it.
I was rich, and even I don't get rich people.
That's why you're my favorite rich person.
Hey,
Okay, Chief.
I'm
Chief-
married into money.
Oh wait, I thought it was okay. Cool.
No, it was Serena.
So, is Amelie still the favorite?
She's my favorite. You can't hear this conversation, but she's my favorite Wickerman.
Just making sure.
Oh, wait.
What?
Amelie is your favorite.
Yeah,
What?
I told her that last session. Not last session, but eventually.
Over.
earlier.
What happened to Finn and Yagu, man?
I think he might have, but
See, here I was thinking Finn is everyone's favorite, but I thought Yagu was Finn's favorite.
Amelie.
I'm not anybody's favorite. Dude.
No,
What the
you're
fuck?
not
What?
pushing
No,
on me.
please, you are everyone's favorite.
I'm getting it off me,
What?
pod.
No. What?
You are not
Finn is
pushing this
absolutely Josaku's favorite, I would think. Am I wrong, Jose?
What? They don't have what?
Ah.
No, it's Varys, dude. Varys is everybody's
No,
favorite.
Okay, Hedge, who is Varys' favorite of the other Wickermen?
That's hard because
It's probably
either
Finn,
between-
right?
It's between Finn and Josaku. I don't know who though.
Okay. Yagu's would definitely probably be Finn. Josaku, it's either Varys or Finn, right?
I don't think he would have a favorite, to be honest.
See, exactly.
Amelie's the only
Amelie's
person I
favorite-
was be like, that's
It's
definitely
Varys,
Yagu.
100%. No, it's Varys. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. As a player, I adore Jay. Love him to death, and I love how he's playing Yagu. Amelie, not the biggest fan. Pretty much, I was going to say, Amelie's favorite is everyone except Yagu, and I felt bad, like, as a person saying that.
You should. Okay, whatever. We're moving that on. Jay, ignore that. I will literally cut that shit out of the video if I have to. But no, okay. But with that, you'll go do see all the falls. Or have a nice dinner.
Varys tries to get himself drunk.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. I need 2 of them.
Let me look at my character sheets.
Can I
18?
Can you what, Finn?
Can I spend some of the night like swapping out some of his drinks for just like water and flavor it?
It's
I would
18
like you
and
to-
14.
I would like you to roll me a sleight of hand.
Do I get to roll persuasion with perception because I'm drinking it? He probably beats me.
No, you don't.
My perception is a +5.
If you can
Is it possible?
try, I will say that the tie will go to Finn.
That's what.
The ending not 20.
Oh no, it's 11.
Yeah, no, you do not notice. The only thing that you're noticing, this drink isn't as strong as you thought it would be.
I did roll an 18 and a 14, so I don't think he would have gotten drunk.
No, especially because it was,
Yeah.
he was watering down your drinks.
Maybe I should get
I
more.
won't say that you were able to swap it completely, but over the night, Varys, you don't seem to notice that your drink isn't going down as much as you thought it would.
Maybe I should get another drink.
This one, you were like, this drink doesn't seem to empty. I will say, actually, no, nobody's passive is nearly high enough to do that. No one catches you there, Finn.
Not
What if
even
I-
at 23, like, kind of, like, glance over my shoulder?
No. You don't catch
Let
it.
me. Is it okay? Like, if this is metagaming, stop me. Because like Varys notices drink isn't going out, isn't as strong. Can he just go and get a shot from the bartender? If it's
That one
if
actually,
it's,
that I would say that is not metagaming, but I will use the 18 so you are not drunk.
okay, yeah, like no, that's fine. It's just like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, but then like Finn, yes, you do prevent him from getting drunk. So I will say like the second roll, depending on how on what he was drinking then, might have actually gotten him drunk. But with your thing, he was gonna only use the 18. So there you go.
Man, I
You
wanted to try.
succeeded, Finn.
Amelie would like to have a glass of wine. She's gonna kind of hold herself back.
A single glass, you don't have to roll Constitution. You've had food throughout the day. You're fine. Y'all are in the same. I'll say y'all are actually went back an hour because of time zone.
Okay.
Because like again, y'all were here. Oh, sorry, y'all went back about 3 or 4 hours. So y'all are actually here. Y'all were here in terms of time zone.
Interesting.
Which, lucky for you guys, in your original missions, y'all kind of stayed entirely in the same time zone.
Yeah, I never. Ooh.
Also, by the way, I need to update this map. I'll have a new one posted for next week.
Phil, not you too. No, I can't handle the
What is Finn
responsibility.
doing? You can get behind that? Okay, yeah.
What was I?
So
So we just
yeah.
wake up.
Well, nope. Well, you do get woken up by something. Knock, knock, knock.
Uh, Sicarolaw, after the last assassination attempt. It's all like Varus, Sicarolaw, and is there people anything I can look?
Yeah. And you see
Yeah.
Misha standing right outside your door.
Okay, yeah, I just open the door.
Ooh, can I get assassinated?
Mind if I come in?
Yeah, yeah, come in, and I think she like as he like gestures and like she'll see Sicarolaw on his
Can you put the god weapon away, please?
Listen, I got assassinated. I almost got assassinated in
I got
another
it.
guild.
Yeah,
Guild.
well,
You wouldn't blame me for being a tiny bit wary, you know?
yeah. And I hope you don't blame me. And I hope you as I don't blame me. If do you mind if I just crash in here?
Go ahead.
I say yeah. The desire. I say it's not like last time. Don't worry about that. It's just.
You need a break?
It's a lot of pressure.
Kind of gives her a hug.
Mm,
No, nothing. No, no, don't worry. Nothing. I get the pressure thing.
making it hard on that one, Varys.
I just get. I don't know what you're going through as a guild leader.
You probably know better than most people do.
But I get the pressure thing, and it's
No, but
exhausting.
yeah, it's just you've been Argus's kid for what? A month? 2 months?
Yep.
I grew up the first half of my life on say in a fucking gutter before the old man found me. So yeah, being his daughter and the prodigy on top of that, and then getting slapped with a job I've told him numerous times that I never wanted. Then he retires to the other side of the fucking country.
Not the easiest, eh?
No. He never was the best with people. He's good at staying calm.
Looks like I've got
Phil. Phil.
uh,
But yeah, nah, it's just
looks like I've got a kid's destined for something more, apparently.
as she reaches into this little pouch behind her and pulls out a couple glasses and some booze. I know I said not to get drunk, but Fuck it.
I can handle it.
I don't get to drink with anybody else.
Trust me, I can handle my booze.
I
Being
should
the
things
champ.
to being gutter kids and nepo babies.
Being gutter kids and nepo babies.
Thanks to glass, doing it.
Have you ever tried to punch the urine?
No,
You should. It'd probably make you feel better.
I'd probably get thrown in jail, Ferris.
You could try punching Argus. That might make you feel better.
It also didn't help that that they took some of my fun shit.
Like what?
As she holds up her hand and say her hands, and you notice something is missing from her hands.
Ooh. I actually can't remember. A virus might, but I cannot.
They took my fucking rings, man.
Oh.
Do you know how fun that is?
Why would they take away the ring?
And I quote, you need to be wearing items befitting a leader of the befitting the guild leader of Urnadavia.
How
So
would
you
most
see her like
people-
actually start to take off stuff, and it's like say as she pulls off bracers, and it's like they got me saddled with these ugly things. As you do see, like, by the way, you would have been able to tell that they are bracers of defense. They let me keep my armbands at least.
the braces are pretty nice. Like,
I don't
nice.
need them in the first place, Ferris. I get that they make me, I'll say that they make me able to tank hits better, but at the same time. But it's just, everything's under a microscope now, and then they got me this fucking thing that they won't even, say that they told me I'm not allowed to take off anymore. And you
Then
see,
you-
it is a necklace.
What's the necklace?
Apparently it makes me wiser or something. It just, something that just, it is a periaptive wisdom, by the way.
Oh, it's one of those things.
It sets her wisdom score to 19.
Steal it.
Feels like steal that.
Steal it from Phil. Let me make it clear. If I steal it, it's going on Varus. Fuck you, bro.
God, oh, dude, fuck you.
No, y'all are both shitty at wisdom. Oh wait, no, Virus is better. I forgot.
But
Virus
mine
has
is
a
a
wisdom
plus.
like.
+1, I believe.
I'm the worst. Dude.
Yeah, it is, bro. Fuck you. You think I'm gonna give you
Wait, nah,
the wisdom?
this. You know what? No. I've had a lot on my shoulders.
You have.
I'm gonna spend one night without that pressure. For the first time in months. As she takes the necklace off and sets it aside. She will know if you take it, by the way, so I don't suggest it.
No, he's not gonna take it. He's not gonna.
It's
take
also
it.
attunement, so.
Yeah. I mean, he's not gonna take it.
Well, then okay, that is a little bit of a surreal feeling.
If you do want to feel better, I have another suggestion. You could always punch Argus the next time you get him.
Yeah, I could always just punch you.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a second. I'm
And
gonna have
you punching Argus would be funny for me.
It would.
And you could tell him that I told you to punch him.
But you know what? Part of the thing is it tells me from making decisions that could be deemed as moderately bad. Nah, fuck it. I'm not describing what's happening next because you can imagine what happens.
I was confused for a second. I was like, oh,
You can imagine what happens next.
yes, fade to black.
Yeah, fade to that.
Damn, that the parapet of wisdom really really when we should go like, you know what? Fuck making the right choices.
It's like, fuck it. I don't care. I would say, I don't care if I get caught in the morning. I would say I'm gonna eat that bullet. Well, just because also this is someone who normally is used to having that more free lifestyle, and she's been put under the microscope for the last 3 months.
Yeah. And like she just needs she wants a break, essentially.
Yeah. So
And I'm sure Mara's
is Varys being used a little bit? Yeah.
uh yeah, but I think he probably appreciates the chance for him to take a break as well, because like
Yeah.
the past few months has been stressful for him too, you know, and you're coming back from the death from
It's
the
more of
dead
like
as
it's more
well.
of like a thing of like two super people like having that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's say let's just have a night of break.
Yeah.
Phil's just jealous because his character can't get any until the late game.
What?
You read his poses, this guy's cute. That's fucking hilarious, bro.
The fucking
Oh.
two-time champ broke me. Also, Phil, I'm sorry. I just had to take that shot as a funny joke between you and me.
Uh, it's okay,
You
Phil.
okay, Phil?
Wait, oh yeah, I'm just memeing. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Dr. Disrespect.
That's amazing. I love you guys.
But no, seriously, basically what they did was they forced Misha to optimize her gear. Because beforehand, she didn't actually have a third attunement item. She just had the ring of.
What is
So
this?
she had the ring of Newt on one hand because she liked to use it to prank people and to, spook people and all of that. On the other hand, she had a ring of evasion, which she just used again to better,
Yeah.
kind of like mess around, goof around, that kind of thing.
So now it's the ring of evasion, the
But then
defense.
they forced her. I'd say she already had her armbands. But what they did was they forced her to actually upgrade her armbands from +1 to +2 because these were ones that Joaquin gave her as a gift. So you would have noticed that the armbands were different, by the way.
Okay.
Because like her original ones were like a white that went with her original outfit, whereas right now she's wearing a more silver one, and these armbands are more of like this purple. It really clashes with everything else she's wearing, but just is what it is. Yes, basically they did, Phil.
Fair enough. Varys wouldn't have gotten drunk off the drink she brought, right?
No.
I just think it would have been really funny if he had to like pilot the ship fucking hungover with Walker just
Like,
being
wait, what is it
disappointed
the
in his
fuck
head.
that I'm sorry, no. They forced it again. I'm sorry, I forgot. I got it mixed up between the items. The armbands and the monk are only a low level item. The one that they would have gotten her the staff of striking.
Okay.
Or something like that. I'm trying to figure out what it is. What is the equivalent for monks? Squad tattoo, bracelet defense. Bit of warning. Wait, is there really not one for like melee attacking? Really? Well, I'll be damned. Okay, well yeah. Well, then I'll say that they like let her keep her armbands because she wouldn't use staff.
Yeah.
And yeah, they made her do that. But yeah, she goes from like a 17 in armor class, by the way, and a 14 wisdom, to a 19 wisdom and a 21 in armor class.
Jesus.
Like, she gets buffed by what she got. Granted, I did build Misha as more of still someone who's still new to, like, having the resources available to her that she does. So, yeah. Alright, so yeah, everybody wakes up in the morning. Varys, you do notice Misha's like, oh. Okay, I better put that thing back on and then figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this. As she looks over the window. Never mind, I know how I'm gonna get out of this.
Back to being seasoned adventurers.
Whew. Oh, you let that compliment go to your head, didn't you?
We killed a white dragon.
Fair. Hot, by the way, but fair.
All
Don't
I'm
you
saying
make
is,
Hulk White Dragon?
all I'm saying is we've done a lot in the short time we've been adventurers. Probably helps that we have god weapons.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I can't wait till I get my hands on, what do you call it, Sito?
Yeah, let's hope your god is as chill as some of the other gods.
Let's hope so. Never been much of a religious person myself, but guess time to start praying to big guy.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really pray to Walker. He just shows up, answers not stupid questions of mine, and then also
Pray to
shows
me
up
or
to
not,
give.
lad, I'm still here.
Oh, fuck.
Just you're wearing the damn thing is better as more power for worship than any singular worshipper in this world. I take it by that face, because by the way, she rolled a
Yeah.
24 on insight.
Yeah, he's not hiding anything either.
No, it's like I'm gonna take it that he is talking to you, because also she has a 19 in her passive insight.
Ah.
He does, and I also remember that if he wants, he can pretty much see through my eye, like see what I see.
Huh.
I am going to assume, knowing who he is, that he gave me.
I tend to not look when things are none of my business, lad. Varus, I'm not masked for fuck's sake.
That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate that. That's fair. He's
I love Phil's
he-
reaction, by the way, for no one off screen. I was like, Phil is like, lol, oh my fucking god, dying, and then I brought a mask. Wait, what?
Walker is I would say a gentleman is what some people would call him, and he respects privacy, which I appreciate.
Do you think he's bullshitting you? No,
It
I
was
actually
no.
know. I know better than to. I was like, when someone puts a sock on the, say puts a boot on the door, I know better than to go knocking.
I don't think he's bullshitting me. If it was another god, probably, but no, I don't think he is.
All right. Well, I'll check you around. It's not that, Phil. It's more so like somebody. I was like that he's saying like Mask would have hung around for a second and then turned it off just to give you shit.
What the fuck?
No, like Mask.
Okay, just keep going.
No, Mask is the kind of god who would
Just
be like,
keep going,
you
just
hang
keep
a
going,
sock on the door. He's the one that bangs on the door just to fuck with you guys.
Just keep going.
Mask is your typical frat boy.
Well, not quite.
He kind of is.
Criminal frat boy.
Criminal frat boy. Yeah, what's
Yeah,
he saying?
no, Phil, are you just dying laughing in the background?
Just keep going, just keep going.
He's still laughing. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
I think the funniest part of this is how much I broke Phil. Phil, are you okay? Say one for yes and two for no.
I'm very easy to make laugh. I'm okay. Keep
Yeah,
I think
almost
this
as
is the-
easy as Paris is.
Come on, man! Uh, come on.
She didn't ask
dude.
for consent though.
She
So-
did technically.
No, she did. She did.
Okay.
Both times. Both
Always
times.
ask for consent, gamers.
Yes, absolutely. Consent is necessary.
Now that I'm thinking about it, how was Sylvanas gonna deal with this when Amelie gets the horizontal mambo going on?
Oh, God, I
Hazanis
don't
won't
wanna-
be paying attention because of the fact he doesn't fucking care.
Good. He
Kosith
shouldn't.
Kosith is more of like a. He's also the kind of thing like he's not watching you all the time. Let's say if he even popped in for a second and like saw anything, he'd be like, "I'm out." Kosith would also like try to get a read on your mental state beforehand before going in. Sylvanas would be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm out." No, it's more so like he orders it to happen. He does say like shit to happen in nature. He doesn't like watching the deed. Whereas like
As-
Constance is more so like, this is something I don't feel, so I am therefore uninterested.
Thank you for
As
the clarification.
as Varus gets ready to like leave his room, he just quick dumb question. What is it? A quick dumb question, Walker. Could I have sailed the ship hungover?
Probably, honestly.
Is it dumb that I kind of want to do it? Not today, but I kind of want to do that.
I mean, if you're on open waters, there's not much you can reasonably do when you're drunk. But you're not going through open waters, you're taking a ship that size down a river. Granted, it is the world's largest river. It's not the world's widest, though. You still need to be careful.
Did you guys have something to do with the river being the world's largest river?
Really?
Did it have to do with something with Alexander doing
I
shit?
did not do it, and no, the only thing that Alexander caused was the Sea of Blood. Also, come on. You think that's all Alexander would have left?
Yeah, that's fair.
Alexander would have left it. I would say would have left a fucking crater the size of the Bay of Solitude.
Yeah, that's fair.
He would have made Baekwan look like a puddle.
That's that thing is overkill.
Yeah, Moradin doesn't exactly know how say the meaning of the word overkill. He kind of just does.
Oh.
All right. So I assume everyone is getting up to go to the ship, what? Or do y'all have anything you want to do before you go to the ship?
I'm going right to the ship.
Right to the ship. All right. Everybody else?
Mm.
What do you want to do, Yagu?
Shut the fuck up,
I'm
Phil.
I'm done memeing.
I was like, man, don't make me roleplay Yagu while Jason here, man. That's not cool.
Can I go to Misha's office quickly if she's alone? Give her a quick hug and just say,
Oh,
a
you're
proper
going
good-
for that third round, huh?
I hate you all. I hate you all.
No,
Me now.
Just give her a quick hug and just say a proper goodbye this time, and then like.
actually, let me do a stealth roll on Misha to see how well she got out of your room. Okay, never mind. She rolled a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she rolled a natural 20 for a total of 25. I love that fucking ship thing.
Okay, cool.
Mouthful right now, head to ship. Alright. Well, everyone, as y'all head to ship, Misha does see y'all off. Well, have fun in it. And remember to tell Urza I said hi. Try not to get yourself killed. Oh my god, what is that stealth roll, Phil?
Oh, I just wanted to roll a higher stealth than her. Don't worry about it. I'm very petty.
Well, yeah, you did. I look at that and I see a 30 fucking 3. Okay, so yeah. So where y'all are sailing from? What is it? 10 miles an hour again? Right?
Yeah. It is. Hold on. With the engine, it goes up. Let me double check the numbers.
Is it double or triple? I don't remember.
Engine is double. I believe you said if we were going with the wind, it triples.
Okay, I will say with the river, you're actually going into the wind, so it'll just be double.
Yes. Let me look up the Caravel. It normally does 5 miles an hour, so 10 miles with the engine.
Let me do an accurate measurement this time. Okay, oof. Actually, that's not that bad. So yeah, it'll take you about 2 full days by boat to get there. By the way, in the future, I'm actually going to start like trying to measure out things on this to get proper distances.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to make any rolls or anything?
It fine. You know what? I'll say make me 2 rolls for each of the days to see how fast you'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll set a certain DC, and if your combined roll plus your proficiency bonus
Yeah.
does do that. What the fuck is that? Phil,
What?
what is that?
What is what?
You posted it in Waffle saying Hougeki Heroes.
Oh, just a song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't listen to it on stream. It's copyrighted.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to listen to it on stream.
So, because it says I'm proficient in aquatic vehicles, is it just a straight D20 at my proficiency?
I will say it is D20 add your strength plus proficiency.
And 2 of those, right?
Yes. Specifically because of how Sekiro lore works.
Yeah.
And this is your flat strength, not your
Raging.
active strength.
Yes.
So make sure you have Sekiro lore's active turned off for that.
Yes. So the first one is a 13.
13? Wow, you rolled shit on that. Did you roll a 4?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, roll again.
Second one is much better. This is a 19.
19 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it does take you about 2 full days to get there. Just shy of it, actually. Y'all arrive late at night on the first day. I was late at night on the second day. But y'all are
We
going through
drive?
it, and you notice that these roads, I'll say that you expected like any sort of trouble on the river, and you don't really get any until and you don't really see anything even moderately dangerous until you get about here. But you do remember that you were given a flag to hoist up to show like the colors of Runadabi and the colors of the rats, basically to say, and everyone roll me perception checks.
Can I just add one thing for flavor too?
What's up?
I think if anyone like saw Varos at the I don't know terminology, but at the wheel, they've probably
well-
see like the biggest smile on his face the entire 2 days while he's piloting the ship.
Okay. What is your
Ignore
roll?
the second one. That was an accident.
What is your roll there, Varys?
My perception is a 9.
9. Okay. Well, then in that case, it is only Jose, Josaku, and Finn that know. And let me roll one for Yaga. That way I can tell Jay whether or not he noticed it. When we get back in 2 weeks. Yagu, let's roll his perception. Just because, why not? I need to roll for Yagu more often.
Oh my, you got a 19.
Man, a passive perception of 23, and I ain't noticing shit today.
Actually, I would say a passive perception of 23. You notice stuff out of the corner of your eye.
Oh, okay.
Y'all notice occasionally along like the cliff lines or anything, or like the riverbanks, you'll occasionally see people like start to eye up something in the ship, but you notice them start to look at y'all's flag occasionally along the way, and they kind of just like shake their head and walk away.
Oh.
And then on the horizon, as you start to see this country get a little bit more wild and untamed, as you start, I would say, the more you get to Kud, the more you see things. Like, you see, like, these river towns on the side of the road that look very much like, the swamp towns of Pirate of the Caribbean. You see these, like, little areas on the edge on the tribes. And again, like, you occasionally see people start to, like, mount up in ships and, like, start to move up near your boat, but then they get right up to it and they see the flag, and then you see them start to turn around. Before eventually, on the horizon, you see something. This large, imposing looking mass. Almost something like a city. You did pass through one city that was of decent size, but like it looked to be like a town of, like, I would say a city like maybe 20-30,000 people. And you did see another thing before you left Renadavia. You noticed that you stopped, so you passed through the city of Veritar, and the bridge that actually had to be lifted for your ship to get through. this massive bridge that stretches over the widest part of the Tarus. But neither of those were as big as the city that you're seeing, and neither of them had this sort of like air about it. You start to get that smell of salt water in the air. But it also is mixed with a bunch of different other smells. Almost like the smell of fish, the smell of smoke, the smell of fire, the smell of, for lack of a better term, the smell of filth. It's almost as if they're all mixed together in one sort of weird cocktail. It's not like abhorrent, but it's unsettling. This vibe that you get, fuck you, Phil, by the way, for that description. But as you start to get in, you see it. Everyone, welcome to the city of Wargang.
Ooh, that looks rough. That's gonna be fun.
Welcome to the city of Steel. Spelled with an A.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Uh-huh. It's not Tortuga, Phil.
I know what it is.
Yeah, it's
Jose and Hedge know what it is. And if
yeah.
you're
Oh, is this
wondering, by the way,
Bilgewater?
any of you,
God damn it.
that's Bilgewater.
God damn it.
That wrecked nerd.
Fuck you, Hedge.
I
I hope
Does that
you
give you a
step on a
better
Lego.
indication there, Phil?
What? The ship? No.
And y'all probably can't hear it on stream, but right now, we have the pirate sounds.
Dude, I love pirate shit, dude. Oh my god.
Let me turn the music down a little bit, it's a little loud. Yes. And everyone, that is where we're ending tonight's session. So, everyone at home, thank you for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks, because I will actually be at a convention next Wednesday. Hopefully by the time we're back, I will have seen the D&D movie.
Can
See
I
you then.
just say,
You'll go for it?
we should put all our valuables in the portable hole. And then,
Oh,
make sure
y'all would
somebody...
have, that's something Misha would have told you to do.
like all my gold and stuff in there.
And there
I'm
would have
just
been like a chain to like make sure that the portable hole isn't snatched off Amelie.
Yeah.
Or anybody
I'd
else.
like. I assume I'd have a chain like connecting my ship as well to me, like in its
Yeah.
holding ship form.
Yeah, well also it's not something somebody could exactly lift off of you. It weighs like 15 pounds.
Man, I'm gonna have to take off my fucking headband in order to keep
No,
that
no,
from
no, no.
getting...
Your headband will be fine. It's like literally attached to your head.
I don't know, somebody might try to beat me up for it.
Just give it some time.
Okay.
Give it a sec. Alright, everyone. But with that, peace out, gang.